Hi, everybody. Welcome to Spirit Inspires. I'm Teresa Roba, your spiritual medium. And thank you for hanging out with me this Sunday. I hope you get the word out to all your friends and family on YouTube that we are free to watch, free to subscribe, like us, right? Do all that stuff. And every Sunday, 2 to 5 p.m. In fact, starting right now, we have 4 shows back to back every week. So we could be really like best buddies after this, right? We're going to be hanging out every week. Okay, so I know we got a lot to handle, a lot of spirits that want to speak, so we want to get right to that. But before I do this, it is 8/8 today. It is August 8th, and 8 is such a great number. So if you're born on the 8th, you're in August, you are awesome. If you just love the number 8, you don't know why, I'm going to tell you why. A couple things is it's a very powerful number where 7 is lucky and 7 brings fortune and good for you to give to others. 8 is power, having your own business, being in charge, really having that strength and balance to really achieve great things in your life. So if you've been always drawn to the number 8, you know why. You're meant for great things. Also, if you put it on its belly, it's the infinity sign. It's the spiritual expression symbol of being before, being now, and being after. The infinity of it all. So the soul is the only thing that exists forever. Everything you're looking around you, your body, will only have a lifespan of a certain amount of time. Your soul existed, exists, and will always exist. And isn't that why we're here? For spirit to come through to validate that they exist, that they're with you, that they're okay, that they made it to heaven. Thank you. Cheers to the afterlife. So, a couple things I want you to jot down, get a piece of paper, or try to remember. You could always watch this later on YouTube and write it down. 8 is harmony. It has to do with, so if you're seeing 8s, what does that mean? Mother Mary actually came to me and said, tell people when they see 888, it is my number. So think of an 8 as a woman, as a figure 8. It's a nice shape there. Ooh. You always think of mother, woman. And so that's the Virgin Mary, if you believe in Mother God, which I hope you do. And if not, you believe in being good, that's her. She loves you. 8 is also, think of it as balance. Like if you put it on its side or even as it is, it's equally, So 8 is harmony, power, and balance. So when you're seeing 8s, you're seeking balance. You're seeking getting along, more harmonious relationships, atmosphere, just life, your finances, everything. The other thing, it's a sacred language numbers. Think of the way the communication happens. It's a nonverbal communication from the spirit world to us. And our world is what they use to communicate. And everything is a symbol, right? It's a message, or everything is a prop that they can use to communicate with you, to mirror themselves, something they want you to know about yourself. So it's a sacred language numerology. So that's why I'm talking about, look at today, 8/8. So making decisions is about a number 8. So it's about making that big decision. It's a lot of strength behind, a lot of confidence. You're going to have your angels and your spirit guides and people that love you and God rooting you on and being there with you. You're not doing this alone, is a number 8. Where do you get that strength? Where do you get that decision making? Where do you get that harmony and balance and get that power to do what you have to do? It's from the sacred connection, from your sacred connection to their sacred connection. And 8 in spiritual faith is actually called the little holy number. It's literally called the holy number. And then it's also very, very, very lucky, right? It's about fruition, creation, power. 8's like when people break down their address to a single number and it's an 8, or you do your chart, which is your day you were born and all that, and it goes down to an 8. You just like 8s. 8s are a symbol of like really being in charge. So you may be a boss, you may want to be a boss, you may want to have your own company, or you may have your own business, or wherever you work, you feel like you're in charge of that area. You feel like you can mentor and teach and guide, and you're very good at handling that one aspect of that company. It's also prosperity. So again, think of creation, receiving, and prosperous means something good, right? A crop. If people back then had, farms and everything, they said their crop was prosperous and meant that it bared much fruit, vegetables, whatever. It was a great harvest. It was like a lot, right? A lot of good. So also, it's a sign of Scorpio in the zodiac signs. So if you're Scorpio, you already know you're great. You're already a leader. You're already management material. You're already can run the world, right? And if you see 8-8, when you see it together, which is today, it's double everything. So it's double joy, double luck, double prosperity, double harmony, power, balance, all that stuff. In the tarot cards, it's the Justice card, which is Archangel Michael. So he's the balancer. If you've ever seen a picture or a holy card of Archangel Michael, not only does he have the great abs and the Fabio hair, and he's carrying a really big sword, but he is for justice, protection, strength, courage, and confidence. He's the symbol of police, fire, armed forces. So he protects, he leads. He's the warrior of the archangels. He's a saint and an angel. How great is that, right? So if you've ever seen a picture, which I want to describe through this, he has his boot or his foot pressed down on a dragon or a demon. And that means to stamp out, to get rid of, to fight with and for you, getting rid of negativity. So that's why he's for a lot of things, not only laughter, which is balancing and bringing you up to a higher vibe. Yes, there's a saint for laughter. But it's also addiction, depression. It's for getting along. He's for so many things: protection, justice, legal matters. Because a lot of times, not in this one, but a lot of times he's holding the Libra scales of justice. So that means to balance and obviously get along in anything legal. You're going through signing important papers. You're going through any kind of legal decision, small or big. You want to call him. He always has a shield and a sword, or just a sword in this case. And that means to cut away, to fight with and for you, to bring in good things. We like Mike. Mike is a 1-800 call Mike. He's a fun time. Okay, so that's what he does. He gives us fun. So what else? So he's the Justice card in the tarot cards, which again is inner strength. He pulls that out of you. It shows up for you to work with and for you, right? So I hope you learned something about the 8s, and I could probably go another hour with that, but you know how Spirit likes to talk, not just me. So that's why we make such a good team. And you know me, I always like to smudge first, and it's always good. Not every time you talk to the spirit world, whether you pray to God, pray to a saint, pray to Virgin Mary, Mother, love you, God, I love you, or someone who's passed, even missing your pet, you don't have to light white sage. But it is good in a bigger setting like this. And I get guided to do that by God. I listen to the big G. So this is white sage, Amazon, $8. Put it in a bowl. I traditionally use the, shell. And you can kind of fan the smoke around through pizza delivery menu. Look at the lights flickering. They're saying, you see that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I literally heard like, get going, Teresa, we want to talk. And the lights started flickering.
And it's making a noise.
And it's making a noise, yeah. And how long have we been here and that didn't happen until just now? Okay. So Spirit, I'm trying. Okay, so I'm going to light this, and the intention is for you. How does prayer work where you pray for someone? You don't have to be in front of them. They could be in another country. You could pray for somebody. Same thing with this. The intention carries it to the situation, the people involved, God blessing it, showering over all that. So it's for you, for when you get read today, that you have a clear knowing what they're saying to you, that you open up your heart and let them lighten your grief. That's what this is about. It isn't about taking it away. It's about lighting it, right? Lightening it. Oh, yes, sorry. How do you get a reading? Oh my gosh. You go on Venmo here, and you go on Venmo. $10 or more puts you on a list. We put it on little pieces of paper. We put it in a bowl. I have my little all grown up Mia here, my first grandchild, born on St. Padre Pio's birthday. Not to brag, but I will. You put that donation out there, and throughout the show we pick. Your name always stays on the list unless you're picked. So Venmo is at Teresa-Roba, and PayPal is connectiontmr@gmail.com. So I'm so excited that we're doing our show today, and I'm so happy that you guys are with us. So why do I light a white candle? To thank them for coming through, right? And this is blessing, removing anything of a lower vibration around you, bringing in the light, blessing your life, pulling down those walls that block you from your goals and your joys and your triumphs, and just blessing everyone around you. Why not? God love you, honey. God love you. Here we go. All good things for you on 8/8. Mwah! That's for you. And a little bit from it. Okay. So we're going to put that out. Always make sure you leave it out. Don't put it away right away. You want to make sure it's somewhere where you can see it, because if there's a little smolder, what can I do? A little smolder, probably looks so bad when I tried that, but a little smolder left over, it will, you don't want to cause the fire putting it back in the Ziploc baggie or the drawer, okay? So I always leave it right out where I can see it. Okay. So I think we're good. See how that little smolder, there is a smolder. Oh, I'm getting a smolder today. Get it where I can get it. That light is out. It's officially out, right? Or is it still, the one is lit. They went a beep, beep, beep. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it went out. Busted.
It's okay. It's just the timing of it all is so beautiful, because they love us and they want to speak to us the way they can. And why do they speak through electricity and light? Because they are light, right? And the other smoke is my Nang Champa, N-A-G-C-H-A-M-P-A. Nang Champa is an incense that you can, you know, light, put out there, and it's for visions. So if you want to open up your third eye, you want to practice seeing more, Nang Champa is an incense, very inexpensive. And again, be with it while it's burning. Do not leave the room, okay? Fire safety. Okay, and cheers, okay? I got like so many things to drink. Do I have my... Okay, so we want to get to our first reading. You're going to call in at 215-393-9021 when your name is called. That's 215-393-9021. And we're going to see what Spirit has to say to you today to validate your amazing connection that you have, that you do not need a medium to get. You already have it, but we are chosen by God to have this gift to validate that amazing connection. Okay, to let you open your heart up more to all that they give you without us being around. Okay, so do we have any names here? Okay, all right, so we want to get those donations and we have only like a few. So you want to get them in. While we're doing that, I'll read the message from your angels for August 8th. And again, how can I donate? You're seeing me live on YouTube. Thank you for being a part of our show. We're so excited to do YouTube. And again, you saw it was free to subscribe. Every time I do an hour here or talk about how the afterlife connects with us or how we can have a deeper connection to sense the afterlife, I just feel like doing a little half hour or hour, throw it out there on YouTube. You'll always get a notification. Teresa's going live. Or I just feel like doing a couple readings for free, maybe, right? Whatever. Do a little 20 minutes of one reading for somebody. Boom, throw it out there. Not promising a lot of that, but I will throw it out when I can. And I love giving. I love giving. I receive as I give. I feel very loved and loving as I give. So it's a win-win. So I just want to let you know that you will be notified by that. And you could be on the beach. You could be in the car. You could be laying in your bed. You could be watching TV, filling the dishwasher. As long as your phone is near or your laptop, you can be notified. Okay? And how do you do that? You go to YouTube, Teresa Roba. You see the circle. You tell people, tell your friends and family, and tell them to look for that circle with my face on it, Teresa Roba. Click on it, subscribe. Okay? And we will give the link every week on Facebook to click on to go right to the show when we do the show too. So you're already like a way to get there. Okay? So your angel message for August 8th is know that you're loved and that your loved ones are being taken care of in heaven. When they are in the physical plane or amongst us, in the spirit world, they are always feeling your love. So it's all about being loved, right? And feeling love. It's no matter if they're standing in the heavenly realm or they're taking one step to the left and they're standing with you in the shopping line right before you check out at your favorite grocery store, where they are feeling the love for you just as strong with near you or in heaven. And they can send love to you. Their love for you goes with them. They have the power to love even more because they don't have any ego in the way. And they're not limited in the pain or the worry or the to-do list down here, bills and all that. So the thinking part of it, because you're not your brain and your body, right? You're filtering through that the best you can, right? So I hope we have at least a couple people. And it's always good to donate early, by the way. A little wink, wink. Donate early, even if it's right after the show for next week. You'll be in the very beginning of the show. We have very little. We always have a few people in the beginning. And that will allow you to be picked. The odds will be greater, right, for you to be picked our first reading, So I think we have enough. Let's do it. Okay, Mia. Let me get in here. Do you have enough room, sweetie? Okay. So this is my beautiful Mia. And she's going to reach in there, swirl them around, and see who's meant to be our first reading. Okay. And we have, and I know it. I should have said it before you picked it, but then that would have changed it maybe. Okay. Thank you, Mia. I kept hearing Albert, all the way here while I'm getting ready, Albert. And the person is Albert. I should have told you, Lise. How, do you ever do that? You get something, you don't say anything to anybody. And it's like, you hear yourself going, I knew that. But it's like, yeah, right. But I really did. I did. And his last name's Kuzowski. So I'm not even going to try that because I will probably not do it well justice. Okay. So that hopefully that's Albert. Albert, is that you?
Yes. Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Albert. I heard your name I swear an hour before. And now is this on? Is this the mic on?
No.
Is the light on?
Hello, testing. I just want to make sure they can hear you. Okay, can you speak?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So Spirit was already going to pick you first.
Wow.
Yeah, it was already written in the stars, honey. So thank you for being a part of our show, because without you, I just twiddle my thumbs and talk to the other side and they'll talk to me. But and we got to have this for you guys. This is what God wanted, not to wait for years to get messages, to validate your loving connection now. And I don't know if you heard the message for today was all about love from the angels. They had me talking about how much they love us before I even reached over to read it. So you're very loved, and I really feel that. I feel a gush of love. Now, I do get a pull to your wife, too. So are you married?
Yes.
Thank you. So know that there's a pull to your wife too. So if she's not in the room, if she is, either way, make sure she gets these messages as well. And I get a lot of love, a lot of like emotional love, like almost like the person that's coming through has a little tears in their eyes of how happy they are to do this time for you. So I don't know if August is connected, the end of July or July, but there's that feeling of how great it is to do this now for you. And before I start, mother is mother, mother-in-law, father's father, father-in-law, sister, brother can be a sister or brother-in-law. A mwah is not your brother or your sister. You can have children that pass, whether they were not born or born, obviously adults as well, and pets can come through. So I do feel, do you have a mother-in-law past?
I do not.
Okay. Well, I keep hearing mom, 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 mom. I think that's a calling out to your wife. Your son is passed, correct?
My
You,
son.
do you have a son passed?
No.
No. Who's the young boy that's passed?
Young boy.
I feel like I have a spirit calling out to the mother. I have your dad coming through biologically. I have a mother figure for your wife and also a calling out to mom. And August is connected. How do you connect with August? Let's start there.
Well,
Is that your birthday? Is that your wife's birthday?
No, my grandfather is August.
Who passed in August or his birthday?
His birthday.
Okay. Is that your mom's side?
Yes.
Okay. Because I said, if this is you, say, give me something. Do you understand the father figure passed?
Yes.
Okay. For you, I mean? Is it
My
your father or
here.
father-in-law? Don't go to grandpa. Go to dad. Who's the father figure passed? Is it your father-in-law or your dad?
No, my father and my father-in-law are both still here.
Okay. You know what it is? There's somebody coming through that lost a child. And I keep getting like, go to mom, go to dad. I thought it was you. Your wife never had a miscarriage even?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have a daughter after that? And a son before?
I had a daughter before.
Okay. Did you have a son after?
Yes.
Okay. Because what it is he's giving me, see, maybe you didn't know, did they tell you it was a boy or it was too early?
It was too early.
Okay. If you don't think of it much or you never thought of it at all, I want to tell you your wife had to have at least thought of it, because I feel like it's to rescue the heart, like to let you know how glad they are to come through. And I don't know why, but I kind of feel like they're so happy that they got tears in their eyes.
Oh, okay.
Like they need to let you know. And is Tyler or a T mean anything, like Thomas? Tyler? I thought that was your son's name. Here.
Sorry?
You have a son that's alive, correct? Right? We established that, and a daughter that was first born. Is that all your children, or did you have another son?
We have another son also.
Thank you. Do you see what your boy's doing for you?
Yes.
He's giving you information. There's no way you could Google, I could know right now, to consistently say it's him. And I keep going. Maybe it's a grown boy. Maybe it's for one of his friends. Maybe I'll figure it out later. And they keep going back to it's for you. And I feel like your son, and look at, you have, what, 2 boys, right? And you have a girl. A shock, it's another boy, you know? And your daughter does have the energy of running a country. You know that. So she had to be the only girl. He's actually joking about his sister. And there's somebody with a T, like Tyler, Tommy, like something with a T, you know? And again, this may be something not even connected to your son. You can figure it out later. It's not about praising me. I'm just a pencil they write with. Hold on 1 second. He knows that you didn't expect this, but see, your wife thinks about them from time to time. Was this my other boy coming in again? Is it the soul that came in? Is there one over there? Is he okay? Does he know I'm his mother? Does he still look at me as his mother? And this is to answer all her questions. Okay? Yeah. And how do you connect with February with your wife?
That's when we were married.
Okay. because there's a love connection. Again, I think your theme is love here. Let me get and it's a connection to your wife, February. So this is people that knew you before you were born. You knew them in heaven. Everybody came down at different times, and they're our soul family. And this is part of your soul family that wants to say he's included. And you don't have to constantly think about him. You don't have to constantly remember to say hi or we love you. He already knows he's loved. He just likes participating in your family, you know? And I don't know if July is when he died or July is when she lost him, but there's something to do with July with somebody who's crossed, okay? And is it your mom's mom and dad that felt like a mom and dad to you? Like your grandmom especially?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Does she have an accent? Or talk with an accent?
The only accent she had was a very Philly accent.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
Maybe it's her mother. Is she Elizabeth?
is she? I'm sorry.
Is she an E? Like Evelyn, Elizabeth? Evie. Evie.
No.
Evie. Ava. Is anybody Ava?
Ava.
Eva. Eva.
Emma.
Oh,
But that
Emma?
would be from my wife's side.
Emma. How do you spell Emma? I'm having a brain fart. How do you spell Emma?
E-M-M-A.
What is it?
EMA.
E-M-M-A.
Oh, it is an E. Emma. E-M-A. Oh my God. I'm like Eva. Okay, I knew it was an E, like Liz. Okay, so who's this again? This is your mom, your wife's
Emma
mother
is my wife's grandmother.
on mom's side. Okay, okay. Is that mom's side?
That's dad's side.
It is dad's side. Okay. Do you know if she had a long life?
She lived full life. Yeah.
Who would be I get your grandmother bragging they were in their 80s. Is that her mother's mother?
80s.
Is that her mother's mother? Or are we going back to yours? And then, okay. So, do you have a brother passed?
A brother? I do not. Well, no.
Okay. It might be this boy again wanting to get to his. Would your kids be open to know about the miscarriage? Did they know about the miscarriage?
Our children do not know.
No. Okay. I think when it's time, when they're older, maybe when they're having their own kids and they're born and they're safe and all that. I mean, I wouldn't say it when someone's pregnant, you know, especially, you know, yeah, to give them that fear, but I would definitely want to let them know, you know. And I get the name Steven. How do you connect with Steven? Like an S?
I have an uncle.
Steven, okay. Is that on your dad's side? Is that like his brother or his brother-in-law through marriage?
That's his brother.
Brother, because it's not on mom's side, it's on dad. Okay, who did you want to connect with, sweetie?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty open to, I mean, I got many loved ones on the other side.
Okay. You've got a lot of aunts and uncles, but I do get a grandmother coming in by herself stating that she would be the one that would have lived long, to kind of put your eggs in that basket. Like, don't fear that all these, like, because I get somebody on your mom's side, I don't know if it's your uncle, that died of a heart attack, like really quick and sudden. And it's it's a shame. Or he was found passed in that way. It's just like, don't worry about, get yourself checked out. You know, don't just walk like you can live forever. But they're saying you have a very strong grandmother. I think that's on your dad's side, though. I think it's your dad's mom. You know, did they ever say she was a little bit of a pistol?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and she's nice, but I don't know if she just had all boys or she had a lot of kids, but I feel like she had to blow the whistle to get everybody in.
Well, you know, I do have a great grandmother that lived into her 90s, late 90s.
Is that on your dad's side?
That's on my mom's.
Oh, your mom's. Okay. Your mom's mom. Okay.
Well, that would be my mom's dad's mom.
Oh, your mom's dad's mom?
Yeah.
Mom's dad's
It's the longest out of everybody.
mom. Okay. I do get did you get to meet your mom's grandmom?
Yes.
Yeah. because that's your mom's mom, right? Your mom's mom, yeah. Because
Yes.
she's coming in very tender, very huggy, very sweet, you know. And aren't you named after either part of your first name or your second name on your mom's family?
I'm named
Ernie?
after my father, actually.
That's your first name though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your middle name? Ernest? Or Ernie?
No, M.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
there somebody with that name on your mom's side?
No, because I think it's actually just might have the same middle name as my father also. So we just
Oh,
have
okay.
a third. So.
Okay. And your mom and dad are alive? I kind of feel, why do I feel them together in spirit? Your dad's here?
Yes, both my parents were here.
Yeah.
I spoke to them an hour ago.
You literally have grandparents that feel like mom and dad to you, and that's a compliment.
That would make sense.
And I know I hear you. I've heard you say many times during this reading that your mom and dad are alive, and I'm going, and because I keep getting, we're together. Look at us. We're in heaven. We love him. He's our like as if you're their son. So was there a scenario that they might have grandparents might have lived near you with you?
We saw them all the time. We were over there weekly, and
Right.
The family was close.
The bond was good, yeah, and close.
Yeah.
And is that your mom's side?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And again, not to diminish or say less of your dad's side. I mean, they're strong people too, and I feel like your ethnic background is very strong. You have a lot of like, I don't want to say rituals, but like traditions that you would have remembered kind of quirkily, like they're saying the word quirky, like with your dad's side, you know. A lot of music, a lot of different, very different from your mom's side.
Yes.
Isn't it funny how opposites really do attract?
Very different, yes.
Yeah, it's just funny. I always get it. So, you know, and I want you to know that this has got to be cleared up too with your son. He didn't grow up in heaven. There was no diaper changing in the beginning. He's a man. He's a person. He chose your family, then went to come to school here, and then went next semester went back. Okay. Do you have your own business? Because they're saying how successful you are. They're very, very proud of you. I don't know if you're struggling on to retire or when you will retire, or you're thinking of the long-term plan. But they say it's fine. Relax. Everything will be fine. You know what I mean?
I do.
Like you're dreaming of that time where you might have that place near the water with the boat and whatever. I don't know. Just be able to sit back and just relax. You'll have that, you know. Are you in the packaging business or landscaping? What do we see? Dirt.
Packaging is sort of, kind of, yeah.
Okay, this is so different. I got boxes piled up. Then all of a sudden, I got.
That makes sense. Yes, I drive a truck, so.
Oh, okay. Then totally not related. Got you out with the grass, like digging up dirt, laying down new grass, sod, whatever you call it. Were you just working in the yard or something?
I was working in the yard a few days ago.
Are you digging up a certain area that has to be resodded or I literally know those little looks like pieces of carpet that are grass. I think I'm saying the right words. Like, yeah, I really feel like they're with you when you work or when you're doing stuff at home. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. And did you get hurt? I don't know how you got hurt, but did you hurt your hip or your back like a couple of years back and it started bothering you and you didn't know if you could do a certain job and then you went to driving?
Well, I had a couple injuries recently that made me question whether I should be doing what I should be doing.
That's it. They know that you're concerned about long term in this position, lifting or doing whatever. you know?
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you mind me? And you can say no, and I'll still love you. Is there, what do you do? You drive a truck.
Food
What?
industry. Food industry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love how they gave me that delivery, like that box, that packaging, that, packaging, like you're packaging things up. So I guess they agree food is important too. They they're a fan of food too. Do you create your own hours too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
pretty
much.
much. Yeah, because they're saying it's a more relaxed job than what you used to do. I don't know if it was in finance. I don't know if it was very math or business or running around. I just feel like you just did a 180 in your career of what you
Yeah,
do
I
to
did.
make money, and they're saying don't regret that because, again, when you look back at your life, you're going to go, now I see why that happened. Now I see why I had to, because I got to be home more. I got to see my family more. I got to, realize I could put this much money away, and instead of it just, because you working crazy hours, like really late? Like were you on a salary before?
Yeah.
But they had you come in early and sometimes you had to be there late. I feel like you missed some of the beginning years of your kids. So you're very big on being there. Well, I don't know if you're the baseball coach or whatever, but they're just kind of giving me you wanting to be there or being involved, and that being away because of work. I feel like this is helping you be there more.
That would be right.
Yeah. And do you work close to home too? Is the place like literally a couple blocks away?
Yep.
Deliver for, Is it family based?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So they see you. Your I don't want to say parents, but grandparents. They all see you. Do you have a male friend that died suddenly, unexpected?
Yes.
A guy, yeah. And is he the T, like Toby, Tony,
Tyler?
Tyler? Did you just,
That was his first name, yeah.
You said Tyler.
did you just say his name was Tyler?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Tyler.
That was the first.
Do you remember me saying Tyler?
Yeah, I totally went right past me too, and I didn't realize that his.
But isn't this
middle
cool?
name-
Isn't this cool that he's a nice guy and he let your grandparents come in and your son come in? But then every now and then they went, is it my time now? Okay, I'll wait. And then he's like, listen, okay, it's going to be wrapping up soon. I got to get in there, And he just gave, and I'm telling you that my mom used to be on the phone. She would be like, A like Anna, D like David, T like Thomas. Got it? He got me that T like Thomas, right? He threw in Tony this time. So I knew it wasn't Tina. It was a guy. And he said Tyler. Tyler, that's like Steven Tyler. Like, come on. Like, it's not a common name, right? First name. So that's your buddy. That's your friend that represents so many friends, honey, that feel like family over there. Do you understand? And why do I feel like it was a sudden passing?
He was young.
Yeah. Okay. Why do I feel like I can't breathe? Is it smoke? Why do I feel like I'm suffocating? Did he drown?
It was cancer.
Okay. Do you have lung cancer?
No.
No.
It
Who
was a
else?
different one.
Do you know anybody? Now, this is off, out there. I know. But do you know anybody who died in a fire?
In a fire.
Like suffocating. Like drowning. Fire. Like I just keep getting like, like that and quick.
Male or female?
I thought it was a male, because I thought it was Tyler. But look at Tyler came in with his name. And there he is again. And he was, was he diagnosed late? And did you know if he died at home?
He did.
Tyler?
Yes, it was
Okay.
late
Because he's like,
diagnosis.
I don't want him later to be like, oh, maybe it was Joe Schmo. I want him to know it was me. Because everybody dies in the hospital, It's rare you die at home, especially with cancer. And he just says it's what he wanted. It was his wish, and he doesn't want you to go through the shoulds or the woods or the what. Just kind of let it go. He knows how much you care about him, You understand? He wants you to know. He wants she cares about you. You know. Did you meet in high school or college?
We did meet in high school, yeah.
Okay, because there's the buddy, a friend, every day go to, and I was like, work, and he says no, school. So yeah, he was giving me that connection, and you know how you get married, you kind of lose touch, and then you reconnect again, and then he says don't get into all that, okay? Because of course he thought he was going to live long too, you know.
Right.
Is March connected to him?
March.
He gives me the beginning of the year. He went 1, 2, and he stopped at 3, which is the third month is January, March. And you can say I don't know, Teresa. I forget.
Yeah, offhand, I don't
Now,
know connection.
This is going to sound really strange, right? Sometimes I look like an alien. Okay, I literally smell beer. Like as if you took a mug of beer, a glass of beer, and put your nose to it and smelled it. I'm smelling that. Who is this? I'm smelling beer. Am I supposed to say bud?
Oh.
I smell beer, and there's nobody, and I wouldn't smell it.
Is this the same person or?
Who would you connect with beer? Because that's what they're doing. Albert, you're going to know it's me if I give you beer. Huh?
My aunt.
Your aunt. Did everybody do a cheer to her at the funeral or wake? Too, or
let's see.
Know that I don't know if she's on your mom's side, but
yes.
Married in or very different than your mother. But she's just giving me very different than your mother. Okay?
Well, she was different than my mother, but she was her aunt by blood.
So she's a great aunt?
Yes.
There you go. Because I didn't feel like she was your mom's sister. Yet she said blood related. She didn't go to married her brother or anything. So I'm like, I'm thinking she could be older, you know?
Yeah.
How do you connect with beer? I'm intrigued. Was it that she just always loved her beer?
It was a kind of an ongoing thing. She drank beer with odd things. At least we did. We thought so as a family, but
right. So if she's in heaven and she's going to say just real quick, "I love you," hello, you know. And is anybody Joanne or Joan?
Joanne or Joan?
Unless her husband's Joe. Joan. Okay. Well, she has a lot of sisters up there, or at least that one sister I feel her with. And
yes, she does.
I don't know if she's the godmother to your mother, or like a mother to your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. It's that. Can you please extend a hello, I love you to your mom? You know. And is she an M, your mom? Is she M like Millie? Molly?
She's not, no.
Who's Molly? Molly, Millie?
Well, she was Aunt Mary.
Oh, Mary is the one with the beer.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. And like Mary is typically what I say. I keep getting someone around her, and I know we're wrapping up, but I feel like someone around her had a nickname. I know. See, I got it before you said it. Like Bud. I don't know if it's the next person or Lou. I hear Lou. I'm starting to get Italian people. Do you know? Are you Italian or no?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is that your mom's side?
That's correct. Yes.
Oh my God! Because I'm like something ski. That's like Polish. That's Our Lady Jehovah. Lithuanian. Oh, okay. So that's why I'm getting this Italian feel. I'm talking to the Italians here. Okay. Wow. I'm going to tell you, they literally told me to tell you they had so much fun. So much fun coming through. Was there anybody you really had your heart set on? Was it your friend Tyler? Or he's one of so many, honey. And he's going to represent today everybody having that beautiful connection to you. That not only will you are allowed to have hope to see them again when you're past, but there's a fact that you will, and that all these people are here. And you know what? I'm so honored to speak for your son. Even if you back here thought, well, I guess if he exists, I'll see him in heaven. Not a big deal. But like, he really is, you're a big deal to him. and he just wants you to know that he's a grown man. Honest to God, honey, look at him. He says, when you look at him in heaven, you won't need a blood test or any paperwork. You'll see yourself. You know, I like how they say, I look like mom, just shave me, put a wig on me. It's mom. He says he looks like you, actually, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah. So, and did you wind up giving your name again? Did you give Albert to one of your sons? 'Cause
We
he said
did.
he
My
would have
middle
been
name.
the Albert, but someone else got. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, our youngest, his middle name is Albert.
Okay. He said or maybe at the time of the pregnancy or the thought of before you got, pregnant, he was going to be that Albert possibly, but he says he does see that it did go on. So know that you're very loved. Okay. All the way back to that. Think of one person you love that's passed, and I'm shuffling for you. All you have to do is say stop. The top card will be from them.
Stop.
Okay. And my hands are sweating. It's like, tears cleanse the soul. So some people think that it's a setback when you cry, but it really isn't. It's your heart feeling and releasing pain, right? It's feeling love for someone that they wish was here in the physical, the losing of that. And of course, we love them so much. We're glad that they have the free no-calorie buffet. We're glad they have all the good stuff on the other side, but it does, hurt because we miss them, and especially if we see them suffer, this is tears cleanse the soul. And remember that your tears are love-based, right? So they are okay with when you cry and miss them, right? They understand it. So what a pleasure. Thank you for being our first reading for the day. I wish I would have said it before she picked it, but then that would have looked kind of fixed. I don't know. There's always that skeptic out there. You can't even, But I love you. You're loved, and it was a pleasure meeting your son, your grandparents, all that came through, and give that love to your wife, Miss, all that stuff, right?
Yes.
Your
Thank you so
family.
much, Teresa.
All right. God bless you.
God bless.
Bye. I always want to thank everybody for their love and support for doing this and all that God wants me, because God asked me to do this. Sundays 2 to 5. And when he explained this, I literally went, God, I don't know how to do any of that. And he says, don't worry, it'll work out. You'll have what you need and all that. Yeah. So, Elisa, is the air on?
Yeah.
It is. Okay. Just, I don't know if it's the spirit. I don't know if it's Tyler. But, oof, very hot, like almost like
You
this.
look rather red.
Yeah, it's very, I just don't. Can you have Daddy check?
I can check
Just or you check? Yes. Let me just, I have a fan here just in case. Okay, so
Yeah, it's on.
here's your reading, Albert. There you go. And I get that you're very connected, Albert. I get that you are very connected to the spirit world, and because of that, you're open to signs, and that's good, because I always say half of the conversation is us. It isn't all on them to impress us or change our mind about believing. It's really about them just loving us and wanting to help us, and in that process, hopefully our faith gets stronger and our belief system gets bigger. So yes, let's go right to the next one. I hear you guys out there. Do another one, Teresa. So come on down, Mia. So I'm going to shuffle that up there. I'm sorry, all my stuff in the way. You having fun, Mia? Did you like when Tyler came through? And then he wanted to talk to Tyler. It was Tyler. Okay. Okay. Beth. Ruggia. Ruggia. So Beth,
UGIA.
Ruggia. I love it. It looks like she's famous. It's a famous name. So if you want to get on our list to be picked from, and we hope that you do, and I'm hooked here. So this is a thing like you got to get hooked on our show. That's a sign we get hooked. So I guess it wants to be there. Let it be there, right? Let it be. Let it be. Don't sing, Teresa. We'll lose all our people. Okay. So you want to donate through Venmo, which is at Teresa-Roba. And PayPal, if you have PayPal, remember to click on friends or family or we get charged. And it adds up. Pico and Verizon, they don't like that. It's connection TMR at gmail.com. Connection TMR at gmail.com. If you could write down our number too, it's 215-393-9021. Put it on a little piece of paper on the side of your refrigerator, with a magnet. You'll have it there every week. Then in case you're picked, you have that number right there, 215-393-9021. And then you could write down at Teresa-Roba for Venmo and connection, right? Connection TMR at gmail.com for PayPal. Hi, is this Beth?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Beth.
Hi.
Welcome to Spirit Inspires. Yay! Beth is our reading. Oh, we like to cheer you in. And you have a beautiful name. I love that name. I had to have 2 boys and finally have a girl to use it. So I do love your name. And I just want to tell you that just to go over this, even though you've watched the show, mother is mother, mother-in-law, father is father, father-in-law, sister, brother-in-law. A mwah is not your brother or your sister. You can have pets come through. I know, right? I'll give you a couple minutes together. Then we'll go back to the reading. And then, yes, pets can come through. And then children can come through, whether they are miscarriages or adults, right? Kids or adults. So I do really get your mom. I get a mother figure. So how's the mom? Is it your mom's mom?
Yes.
Okay. And aren't you named after her middle name, Marie or Mary?
My mom named Mary and Marie. Like not my middle name, my confirmation name.
Okay. Your mom's name is like Mary,
Mary.
Marie, or whatever. And is that named part of that from your grandmom's name?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So that's a hello to your mom. You get to call her and say, guess what? Be nice.
Yeah.
She's kind of breaking her balls. I love your grandma. She's like, tell your mom to be nice. And you know what? She does have scars from her childhood. She does have issues. We all do. And you're learning compassion with your mom. Do you understand this? Unconditional love.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother loves you, but you have a little bit of stuff going on. And are you second born?
No.
No. Who's first girl born?
Me.
Oh, okay. But now this is what I got, and don't shoot the messenger, so you might have to ask about this at one point. I got you first girl born, but second born. So I don't know if your mom lost a baby, had a miscarriage that was so early she didn't know, and she didn't feel it was worth to speak of it. But that's what they said, and I don't argue with the other side, right? I have to kind of go by it. And how do you or your mother have to do with the beginning of the year, like January?
February.
February. Okay. Birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And is May your mom, or is that her mother? The month of May?
No.
Okay.
No.
Someone's coming in with the month of May. Very strong, honey.
Okay.
And I feel almost like not darkness, evil, but sadness around it. Like as if it was a tragedy. Like somebody got shot, someone OD'd, someone died in a car accident. This is a tragedy coming through. Who do you know it was a tragedy?
I had a male friend die of an OD.
Okay.
And that had to be May.
A lot of crap. It's in May. Yes, May month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I love you for remembering all this, because we don't know everybody's birthday alive. We got to remember their death. And one is 6 for sport, but they died in May. But thank you for remembering that. There's a lot of sadness around. There's like almost like this black cloud. Again, not evil, but this
Mhm.
cloud over is passing and it's raining. So it's just that he's aware of so much heaviness of the living, you know. And he really wants me to say it, so I'm going to say it. There's a lot of crap before he dies. Like, I feel like he was driving drunk. He was in an accident. He had a fight. He's pushing people away. Like, there's a lot of crap. A lot of crap.
Mhm.
He isn't. He's a great guy. He's so loved. He was so moved by how many people were devastated by the news of his death. You see.
Mhm.
Okay, hold on. Was this
Yeah.
more like 4 years ago? Like more recent than?
Death?
Yes.
Yeah, it was just this past May.
Oh, is it 4 months? Wait, hold on. June, July, August. Oh my God. Was it the beginning of May?
Yeah, I believe so.
Like
I
the
can't
11th?
remember exactly, but yeah.
Okay. It was months ago. I was feeling like 3-4 months ago. It's 3-4 months ago. I mean, years
Mhm.
ago, I thought it was years it had to be, you know, because he has really helped himself become better, so fit, not perfect, but better so quickly in such a short time. Okay.
Mhm.
So he's in grace. He's in God. Can't get a paper cut or burn toast. Okay. But he's
Mhm.
concerned and he's very aware and and he's very busy, hardworking, helping everybody lighten up out of this heaviness. Okay. And my nose itches when they come in strong. It's just one of those signs. So if you see me itching my nose, did he have like a nickname like Toby or like PJ,
Tommy.
like TJ or
His name was Tommy.
Thomas?
Sisters.
Okay,
Tommy.
there's a Tommy. You had a Tommy Tyler and the other one, and here goes Tommy. Okay, Tommy. Did he ever go by initials or like a nickname? Or does he have a
Not that I
brother?
know of. Maybe
Does he have a brother, Patrick?
Does he have a brother, Patrick?
Yeah.
No. I have an uncle named Patrick.
Okay, uncle. Your mom's brother is Patrick.
No,
Is he alive?
my uncle Patrick is, yeah.
Alive. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then who's the mom
Added-
connected to that?
Had initials.
And who's the mom connected to that? Is that would be your grandmom?
My other grandma, yeah.
Your dad's yeah. She's coming in then, I guess, because I'm the mother. I hear I'm the mother. Yeah. Did you have a different? She wasn't grandmom. Was she like a me mom or Mimi or something?
No. And that maybe a Nan. I have a great grandma that we called Nan.
Mm-mm. Nan's real easy. Did anybody have a grandmom sound or name that would have been extremely different? Like G something? G mom. Me mom. I don't like me mom. Maybe, sometimes they have these stories they tell me that when you guys were little and you couldn't say mama, you said me mama. Whatever. And they expect you to remember all this, and the people are going, I don't know. Then they find out from their mother or whatever that that's what they did. So I think that's kind of like the endearing I'm getting from your dad's side, Who did you want to connect with? Is it a brother?
No.
Okay, I went, who do, and I was going to say, you want to connect, and I heard, I'm like her brother. And I went, okay. So who's like a brother that passed? Is it your boyfriend's brother or an ex-boyfriend's brother? Like a brother-in-law? No?
No.
Who was a friend that kind of flirted, but you never kissed or anything?
Mm-mm.
You don't have a friend that passed?
Just Tommy.
Oh, Tommy. Okay. Did you never kiss him? Never boyfriend, girlfriend?
No.
Okay,
No, we
like
were
a
really
brother.
brother-sister,
Was
like
he?
when we were little, and then we
Thank you.
hadn't seen each other for a long time.
Okay. And do you know if he was kind of flirty? People would say not to
Probably.
you, but right? And so you know what it is? You're gonna run into like a sister to him or something. He's saying I got to get, like, he's the brother. He's like a brother to you too. But it's like almost like I feel like he has this quest through this reading to get to his family that is alive. You know what I mean? Like his
Yeah.
mom, dad, kind of a thing, you know? Do you know if he was like third born or second born?
He was third born.
Thank you. Because he drops me down into the not being the first like you, you know? And go ahead. Do you know if he has an older sister
He has
and
two,
then a brother or something? Or a brother
two
after
older
him?
sisters.
Oh, two older sisters. And he puts a boy, so he's talking about himself, I guess. Two girls and a boy. That's the kids?
Mhm.
Okay. And somebody had a boy. Do you know if one of his older sisters has a son?
No.
No. Okay. Well, this may be a forecast of what to happen later. It could be 10 years later. And I kind of feel honoring him, you know?
Mhm.
Is anybody Nikki?
Nikki.
Yeah. Is it Michelle, his sister? Or Nicole?
No.
It's like an M-I-C or N-I-C. That might be
Actually, he had a girlfriend, Nicole. That
Nicole.
passed away too,
there you go.
like a long time ago.
There you go.
Or an ex girlfriend.
Yeah, it's to the side again, not parents, not children. It's here. So that would definitely be a
I
girlfriend.
have my husband is Nick.
Okay. So when I say when you get an A, B, or C, I always say it's all the above. They typically try to give messages, if they can, which is kids kicking ass, is to try and give more than one message with one message. So if he knew Nick, he's saying hi, which I don't get. But what I get is he sees your life with Nick. He sees you happy with him. That you're very opposite attracting, but you complement each other. You have enough in common to make it even more exciting. You know, it's good. You know, do you have a daughter?
Mhm.
Do you have a daughter yet?
I have a foster daughter right now that we're trying to adopt.
Okay, because he sees you having the daughter. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Go get the bed sheets. Go get the curtains. Go get everything. Start decorating, buying her everything, and plan things with her. You know, is she 3?
Mhm. No,
Is she 3 months?
9 months.
Oh, 9 months. Okay. Something must have happened to her, sad to say, around 3 months old.
Mhm.
And you'll probably get that information if you ask for it. Like, what
But
was her
We
history?
had her at 3 months old.
Oh, thank you. Then can we just give a little shout out?
We
To your-
got her at a month
Hello?
old.
So
Was
3
the
months
first
old is when you
born
did
so.
you did help you got her into the family, right?
Mhm.
And now you're working on the paperwork and everything. Got it? Yeah. So he's seeing that little girl, Nick, you know.
Mhm.
Did she die in a car accident? This Nicole? Why do I feel like it's
No.
quick and sudden, not disease? She shoot herself?
No,
Why is she saying she's
No.
sorry? She said she did it.
No. she died of a drug overdose as well.
Okay, she blames herself. Now, this is him. I don't understand it, but he says it's totally different than me, he says. So it might be different kinds of drugs, different scenario of where they were found,
Yeah.
but he says not like me. So I thought, oh, car accident, gunshot, because it's an impact quick. And she started saying, I'm sorry. So that's when I thought, oh, maybe she did take her life or whatever. But she does blame herself. You know, the sad thing is with your friend is I feel like he was clean. He was doing all the right things.
Yeah.
And then I call that an oops because,
Yeah.
you know, you're doing so good. Everything's so promising. Things are going in the, you know, like people are so proud of you. You're proud of yourself. And then, right. It's just, yeah. Why do I get a panda bear? Did you put a teddy bear or a panda bear in? And was he cremated, this kid or guy?
He was cremated.
Right? Do you know if they put a stuffed animal in there?
You know what? I didn't pay attention.
Okay,
no.
that's okay. I just feel like there's a letter. He just wants to let everybody.
I'll have to ask his sisters.
Just tell her he got the letter. She'll go, what? That'll start
Okay.
everything. And there's something to do with the panda bear. I can see black and white. So like a teddy bear, black and white. So again, is it to say bear? Is it to say panda bear? I don't know, you know? And how do you connect with the name Lenny?
Lenny?
Lenny, Leonard, Leo, like a Lenny.
I don't know.
Okay. Is anybody in L that's like grandfather? Leonard?
Mm-mm.
Lenny. I
No.
keep getting Lenny. Okay. If it makes sense, don't call me or write me because I'll just say I don't know what I said. And then what did I say? And just know that you don't have to check into it. Just know it's what it is. Okay. Who
I
are
had a
you hoping
great
to
uncle,
connect
Lauren.
with? Oh, it's a guy.
Lauren.
Lauren, a male?
Lauren.
A guy, Lauren.
Larry. Yeah.
Oh, Lawrence, like Laura. Okay, yeah, because it's definitely a male. It's definitely that's why I didn't go Linda, Laura. It's like a Lenny, like Laura. Did he not go by his birth name? Did he use a different name?
We always call him Uncle Larry.
Larry instead of Lauren. Lauren. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Because I thought it was like a Lenny, like Larry. Okay, that's him. You know, and he says, she didn't expect me to come through.
Yeah.
He's definitely in the B team. He knows it. But guess what? He just represents all those people and gives a shout out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the mother figure for you that's passed? Is that your grandmom on dad's side?
Grandma on my mom's side.
Oh, on mom's side. Okay. Is she the mum or the Mimi?
No.
MM?
She was Graham. She was always Graham.
Okay.
Both were.
She lost a sister before her. She's pleased to say she's met up with her. If you don't understand, ask mom.
Okay.
Because wasn't she one of the oldest? Like, wasn't she second born? Because I feel like she lost a younger sister. Or like, again, you might have not even been alive to know this. Your mom might have heard the story. It's about
before herself.
Yep.
My Aunt June died before her.
Yes. And it's about telling your mom will understand. And if you already get it, know that she's so happy to be with her. She took that very hard.
Mm-hmm.
And how's April connect? Is that her sister or is that her? Maybe more of her sister.
I'm not really sure.
April. Okay. Do you know if her husband died before her or she got divorced or wasn't married for a long time?
Or my aunt?
I thought it was your grandmom.
My grandmom
Lose her husband young?
died after.
Okay. Do you know if
My
the
other
aunt never
grandmom
married
died
or
before her.
died way before her, the aunt?
She died. I don't know if it was way before her. I don't really remember.
But died
I was, like,
before,
11 when my
right? That would
grandma died.
discern
No.
between your grandmom, actually. Now I'm figuring this out for you. If you thought of your mom and your aunt, who's the one that lost the husband before, wasn't with the husband when died, that would be your aunt. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And was she only in her 60s?
My grandma was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, someone said I was just in my 60s. I'm like, oh God, you know, that's way too young to go, my opinion, you know. She definitely knew she was leaving because people around her were saying it's okay to go. She was very comfortable passing. You got time with her. Ironically, you left the room she passed.
Yeah.
Yep. She said it wasn't a mistake, honey. I couldn't leave with you there. Sorry, but she's like very emotional right now. She had so much faith. She said, Teresa, I believed in God. I knew where I was going, that I could be with my loved ones still on earth. I didn't know how I knew that, but I did. But still, it was so hard to leave. It was so hard to feel like you're leaving your family that means everything to you. Because, you know, there's people, she loved her house. She loved her little tchotchkes and stuff, you know. But that stuff really didn't matter. It was the people, you know. And are you one of 3 granddaughters? All the grandkids? Yeah.
One of 3 granddaughters.
Mm-hmm. She just loves you so much. And she's so happy to clear this, like to really help you learn spiritually that love really continues. And it's so purely felt, like there's nothing in its way to dim it or not see all of it or feel all of it in heaven. Like you're so aware of how much you love someone. You're so aware of how much you're loved. I mean, what a gift to be able to come through and love you today, you know? And how do you connect with 10s? Are you October, the 10th of a month? What's the 10?
No, I don't know.
Okay. No, she gives you dimes. Okay.
Okay.
Pennies. Okay. But dimes are harder. So she tries to show off with the dimes every now and then. And she made me feel like almost like there was a connection to it. Like, do you have a brother?
What?
Do you have a brother here?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he the 10th or October?
No.
No.
He's April.
Somebody's October. Is that the baby's birthday? And she's not saying it. I'm
No.
just trying to find out what it is.
November.
Okay. All right. We'll just let that go. But okay. I know. I hear you. Somebody's coming in that has a 10 connection. Like it's the 10th of a month. It's October. I feel like it's more October. Even though the odds would be greater if I said the 10th of the month.
Oh, my
I
uncle.
think it's October.
My uncle passed and his birthday was October.
Could that be her son?
It would be her son-in-law.
So, like on your mom's side, son figure, not dad's side? It's
It would
him.
be my mom's side, my aunt's husband.
That's it. There you go. There you go. There you go. And how do you connect? And I know we have to wrap up, but how do you connect with a B? And I know it's your Beth, but not that. How do you connect with a Bobby?
My dad is Bob.
Bob. Okay.
My brother's Bob.
I'm waiting for the dog to be Bob.
No.
So that's the validate that you got these people coming in on your mom's side, your dad's side. They all love you. Who didn't get even a chance to give you a kiss is hugging and kissing you. They're all here. Okay. Did you just have somewhere in your life, did you have a dog die that was very young though? Like maybe 5 or 6?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah. I did.
Okay.
My
'Cause-
first dog.
Yeah. And then again, they pulled me back like when you were younger, maybe. This is about your pets all going, meow, rub. It's more barking I hear though. So it could be old dogs. But there was that one that, I didn't have a really long life, but I want you to know that I'm good and I'm running around and we're going to have a long life together over there. Right? They love you. So, is there anyone else you wanted to connect to? Because I kind of feel like this young girl's here. A young girl. I know time's up. Darn.
I don't know.
Do you have a girl's sister? Okay. Wow. Wait to hear this. And I do not have the movie to prove it. Your little girl that you have, that they talked about you adopting and having that baby and 3 months old and blah, blah, all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
she has a sister in spirit that didn't make it. And it doesn't mean to be asked about or validated. Just know that she has become like an angel for this little girl. And you never tell her that she has a sister that died. You don't want to put that burden on her. But you could say that you met her angel when she's old enough to understand it. Because the ego wants to know, sister. You don't really have to. But I'm getting to tell you that. And it's not a twin. It's a baby. Like, I don't even know if the mom even knew she was pregnant.
Yeah, she might not have.
Yeah. So, and are you willing to connect with the parent, the mother with this baby? Because I feel like that's important. Because her love for her daughter is still going to go on, but the mother figure will be you see?
Mm-hmm.
She'll be someone who always cares and loves. You're going to be her mother in her heart. Nothing will ever change that. Even when she wants to find out about her mother that gave birth to her. It's a totally different mother role. You know that.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever change that. Yeah. Because that bond you make right now, when she's crying, even when she's pissed off, even when she's happy, and when she farts and goes, like it's all you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When she's teething on your knuckle, like,
Uh-huh.
there's a bond being, I love this lady. Because it hurts and I got to chew on something. So I want you to think of one person you love that's passed. I'm going to shuffle the cards talking to heaven. When you say stop, say it nice and loud. The top card will be for you.
Stop.
Okay. I feel healthy and happy. Who were you thinking of? Who?
My grandma.
Your grandma. Okay. Is that mom's side?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's so funny because I just got them all kind of near her and all smiling and saying we're healthy and happy too. Like you have to understand that when your grandmoms watch over you, your grandpops come in and watch over you. All these people come in and watch over you. They run into each other. And I always say they get together and have lunch. They eventually have lunch, you know? So you got to like bridge that, like know that they all are mixed together, all being this big village that loves your mom and dad and wants everybody to get along. Okay. And I can't wait for you to call your mom and say that her mother broke her balls today on live on YouTube and said, lighten up. But it's, you know what it is? Because nobody doesn't tell anybody that there's not love there to bring the love out. Right. So there's love in your mom, you know, and she just has we all do, but it's about bonding and selecting your words, even for you, you know, be polite and step out of the way. Only say what will bring you what you really want and deserve. You deserve a happy day, happy moments, create a happy day. So be responsible for your happiness now. Okay. So they feel happy and healthy and they do connect with you. They do connect because there's a person on top of a rock with their arms open, like they're on top of a mountaintop going, woohoo! And they're standing there. They're trying, then the mountain is all your beliefs, the things you believe. Like if you, and I get little ladybug, my little ladybug or my little love bug. I don't know why I have to say that. But know that there's, is there something written on a love bug for your daughter? Or something with ladybugs on it?
No, we actually found a ladybug
Oh,
the other day in
there
our
you go.
house.
There you go. They went crazy about this ladybug. Ladybugs are good luck, good fortune. Look up, say on YouTube. What is when you see a ladybug, what does it mean? And they're going to tell you it means good luck, everything turning out well. Yeah. And you know what? It's back in the 70s is probably the last time I've seen a ladybug. I've never seen a lady other than on print, maybe on a little dress or something. I don't know. But and I feel like it has to do with your daughter. Love bug, ladybug, something with your daughter.
Yeah, my husband calls her love bug all the time.
That could be it. Yay. And congratulations. You've been this girl's mother, by the way, so many lifetimes. She came in on a train instead of a plane this time. You're still her mother. Remember that. I told you that. Your husband and you have been this little girl's mother and father many lifetimes. And working with the parents, working with like a safe and a happy way of interacting from time is going to be the healthiest way for her. Okay? For everybody. All righty. God bless you.
All right, thank you.
All right. Make good choices. Be kind. And we love you. And come back. See you next week.
Thank you.
Right?
Bye.
All right. Bye. Isn't that cute? He calls her love bug. That is so cute. And where did that come from? Love bug. Beth, this is your reading. Look at those mountains. There's like mountains there. I wonder if they went to the mountains. They went somewhere. Looks like houses, maybe condos. I don't know. Whatever. You know, I would say look at it, see if there's anything in there. Like, okay, so what do we want to do now? Let me just, before I go to the next person, I'm just going to pull a card for everybody. Okay? This is going to be a transformational message. In other words, these are called transformation cards. When you hear the words that are on this card that I'm going to pick for you guys and for all of us here, it's going to help change your life for the better. Ooh, that was a big one. Release toxic relationships. So you could go over to somebody that Teresa said, get the frick out of here. I'm done with your crap. No, not about doing that. It's about maybe how the way you look at your relationship or the way you judge people. You know, you want to look at the good in them. You know, the toxic part of the relationship can be dismissed and worked on to heal. Maybe there's therapy. You know, it's not about being crazy and going to a psychiatrist. It's about maybe life coaching or psychologist, going into that deeper part. Self-discovery is amazing. And I feel like, you know, when you search within and find out all the layers to yourself and you can find something to heal and be a better version of yourself, why not? Right? Let's go to a reading. Let's see who's next. comes Mia. I love that shirt too. What's it say? Is it anything important? Arizona State, United States, 1912. So not only do you have a nice color and you look good in it, but you teach people about history. Okay. Alrighty. Now we need to get more people. We only got like a couple people left and we want to read you. We have to get those donations in to be able to afford to do this because we have things to pay for here. So please help us survive and be able to do this every week. It takes money to do this. Everything takes money. Nothing's for free, right? And I want everybody to do their little part in helping so much good and love. When you even donate, and let's say you get a reading, you don't get a reading, that donation's good karma. It goes out there and turns and comes back to you with something good happening. Trust me. It's like planting seeds for good things to grow. And so you start it and then God does the rest. So we have a winner here. We say Kaila. Kayla.
That's Donna Fricker's over there.
You're not going to tell me that.
Sorry.
Well, now
Well,
I know. Oh, it says
It says
Fricker.
Fricker.
Says Fricker, so I want to know. Okay, is it Kylie? Kayla?
Kayla.
Kayla Fricker, one of my friend Donna's daughter, which I don't know anything much about, so hopefully
Yeah.
I won't get, please, please, please call 215-393-9021. I was going to say, don't tell me their name's Fricker on the paper. See, now you know why I got the gift. Sorry about it. I really, I'm very good at business. I have a good business mind. I really attribute all to God, wisdom coming through me, guiding me through this work and all that I've ever done in my life. I had a photography business. I had a preschool business before this, so it's been a road, right? And here I am 25 years, right? Talking for spirit. Longer than that, but paying taxes, 25 years. So we need Kayla Fricker to call right now. And please donate. Please donate. We need a couple more people to be able to read more people through the show. So it's Venmo is at Teresa. It's a capital T HERESA dash R, capital ROBA. Call your family and friends. Say right now live, Teresa Robe is on. Get them to join. Get them to be on too. They can go to Facebook and click on it, or they can go to Facebook. My Facebook, page and click on it. And my quota for my friends have expired like a long time ago, so I can't really accept any more friend requests. So if you friend request me, it's not that I don't want to friend request you back. It's that I can't. So YouTube, we can blow this up. We can get so many people involved in it. So that's why we're doing this, to help more people, get more exposure, to help more people. So is Kayla? Oh, yeah. And the top donator at the end of the show will be picked to have our last reading. And how are we doing with time? What's the time?
It's 3:26.
Oh, wow. We're doing
It's right
great.
over there too. Can you see it?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So why don't we do, is anybody watching the chat room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You wanna pull
Somebody,
a number or something?
somebody throw a number out there and I'll pick a guidance card for you. While we're waiting for Kayla Fricker to call.
25.
25. Yes. And I forgot to say it's 1 to 44. So yes, 25 does work. Just let you know I'm using daily guidance from your your guardian angels, daily guidance. It's a purple deck. And let's see, number
25.
25. Thank you, Mia.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say 25. Just the next one.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you could either, whoever did that for 25, you can either feel a question you want guidance on, or just hear the guidance and kind of sense all that they're talking about. Because again, Spirit always wants to give you more. So it says, what do you desire? Stop. Okay. Kayla?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, sweetie.
Hi.
Can you hold on 1 second?
Sure.
Okay. So think about what you desire right now. What do you really want? What, not what you think you want. What really is that really to your heart of hearts, you know, when you're old, you're going to look back and say, this is what made everybody happy. This is what makes me happy to be in such a good family. You know, like really get into not the superficial stuff, but the real wholesome, good, balanced, anti-Jerry Springer, good stuff. Okay. And it says here, what do you want? You now have the opportunity to write script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you are ready and deserving of them, they will rush into your life as if by magic. So take out a piece of paper, write quality of life at the top, quality of life at the top, the word balance, and the word highest. Quality of life, balance, highest, and then right across the page, one after the other, keep going till you run out of wishes for the year to come. Now, this is not a bucket list before I die. It's what I'd like to accomplish, see for others and myself in this year. And the things I want you to reflect upon as you write your wishes is a physical wishes, like your human body, don't forget it. What else? Material is not a sin to ask for. Spiritual, which would be to dream of your loved ones that passed, or to become more clear and receiving of their messages. What else? It's emotional too. Feelings count. So you could have something, but there's always a feeling you're chasing. So write what you want to feel and let God arrange the details. All right. Have fun with that. Don't write what you don't want. Write what you want. So in other words, if you don't want war, don't say I don't want war. Say I want peace.
Right.
God, give me peace in my life. Right? Okay. Because words have power. And then read it before you go to bed. Okay. Kylie, welcome to the show. Yay. Kylie's part of our show this week. So I'm so honored to do your reading today. I do want you to know that people come through. I feel how they love you. So a mother is a mother, mother-in-law. A father is a father, father-in-law. A sister, brother could be a sister or brother-in-law. You can have pets pass. You could have, children pass, obviously. There's all these emotional connections we have to people, right? And I'll feel how they love you, okay? So I do feel your uncle coming through, and I do want him, he does want you to know that he is clean, that he has worked through all the way he says, demons in heaven, and that his fears and things that stressed him out, made him freak out, are behind him. So when you imagine him, you can imagine him with his good looks, and he gave me like a smirk, like, my eyes are so beautiful. And also healthy in the body and healthy in the way he thinks and his actions. So he's still working on himself, but he still has created such a healthier way of living and being. And he says, please be proud of me.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to hurt so many people. He knew he would have recovery. He always had faith that he would recover. But he says, I didn't want it to be this way. That so many, especially my mother, would be so hurt in the way I finally found grace and, solace, a way to get better. He was hoping to have it here. How do you connect with August?
August?
Yeah.
Well, it's my mom's birthday.
Is August?
Is August.
Okay. Well, happy birthday to your mom. Okay. Do you know if she's the beginning of the month?
She is.
Like the 6th, the 9th?
Yeah, but her best friend also died in August. I believe.
Okay, okay.
We were close.
Beginning of August. This is the beginning of August. So know that your mother's very loved. She has a gift to see spirit. She could be a medium. She just doesn't, she gets like overwhelmed though, you know?
Yeah.
If she had a little shop and she could set up a table, and she would feel a lot better because she would get the messages out. She does it in her own way though, you know?
Yeah.
And know that she has a lot of angels around her, and those angels incorporate themselves in your life too. And then you, because you're so loving, you draw in the angels, right? And so your angels now assist your other brothers and sisters, you see? You know?
Right.
Do you have a sister?
No.
No. Okay.
Just
Do you have 2 girls? Do you have daughters?
Yes. I have 2 daughters.
Oh, okay. Because they're talking about the sisters. Okay. Just know that they have a nonverbal way of speaking, and it's very telepathic because it runs in your family, being psychic. And
My
you
one
are
daughter
too.
is nonverbal, but the other one,
You have a daughter that is nonverbal. So see, that's why, like, when we have pets, we get to become very psychic, whether we realize it or not, because we become very intuitive of what they need and want, especially when we first have babies and they're not speaking with sentences and words, language yet. We're getting attuned to what each cry may mean, you know, different cries. This is pain, this is gas, this is tired, this is irritability, this is, you know, whatever, you know, hold me, I feel scared, you know. So we get to attune ourselves to the language, and we translate it through the ability of you know, getting to know. So your girls have that, you know. Do you also have a boy?
yeah,
Okay. Is your boy the oldest?
he's the youngest.
Oh, he's the baby. He just is the oldest in clout. I feel like he's the king, you know, the
Yeah,
prince. Do
he's
you ever
the
call him prince?
What was that?
Do you ever call him the king or the prince?
His dad does.
I knew it because I got, like, they call him royalty. They call him that, you know, and he responds to that.
Okay.
I feel, are you getting along better with your husband, the father of your son?
Yeah.
Okay, because they really want that for you, you know. And were you having any health issues that turned out to be better than bad? I feel like you went through a health scare, like something showed up and then you saw it, but then it wound up being something not bad.
Somewhat.
Know that was a kind of like they're telling, like a check-in, like, okay, life can be short, you know. And you know, I know your mom's friend lost her daughter, right?
Yeah.
And Mariah, right? Is it Mariah or something?
Mhm.
Yeah. And God, that was her giving it to me, please. I have no way I remember that. I feel like her passing was a huge wake-up call to you spiritually. That what is life about, you know? Like, life is here then gone, you know? She's there walking in the house and she's not here now. What is that about, you know? It makes you really treasure the people in your life, and that the things you used to get upset about, you don't get upset about anymore, you know? Or you're trying not to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you worried about your grandmom having lung disease?
Oh, she smoked.
Oh, does she smoke? Okay. Because there's a coughing or a partial collapsed lung in your grandmom, your mom's mom. And
Yeah.
there's that feeling of fear of, like, it's almost like you psychically can see her in the hospital bed, being cared for at home, in the hospital, and at home, and just like her last breath. So be kind to her, because when you go, when you're in the part of your life when you miss her, you're going to look back at those moments and be glad that you were forgiving and compassionate and prayed for her and loved her and spoke up and said some things. Even if you don't think she hears you, just say it to her, you know, or whisper in her ear, because there's something that has to be said that when she leaves, you're going to be glad you said it. Okay. Okay. Who's Fred? Like Francis, Frederick, and FR.
Mhm.
Oh, your last name is Fricker. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's my
FR.
mom's
Yeah,
name,
I'm
Fricker.
getting, yeah. Is that your grandfather's name?
Yeah.
Is
No.
Fricker? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. Is he starting to lose his memory?
Yeah.
He is? Okay. He's going to actually be so nice because he's not going to remember. His personality is shifting right now.
What was that?
His personality is shifting for the better.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Because the way he would be irritable isn't going to be like that anymore. Because I feel like his mind's going to lighten up in a way, sad to say. And he's going to be needing to be watched more, but it's going to be he's more low key now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was he like a player when he was
And then-
younger? Or last week?
Like a what?
Was he a player? Did he know when he was
A lot of
young that the
girls
women
were,
loved
like,
him?
football players.
No. When he was younger, did he know how much women loved him?
Oh, I'm not sure.
No?
I know my grandma was obsessed with him. I don't know why.
Say it again.
I said I know my grandma was obsessed with him, but I don't know why.
Oh, when they were younger.
Yeah, that's what
Like there was a lot of like, who are you looking at? What's going on? Like,
Yeah.
and you know what? It's very playful. I don't feel it's manipulative. I don't feel it's cause anybody pain. I just feel like it's one of the few things that made him happy. Like
So,
he knew he looked good in the suit or he had a good hair day or something. I don't know. It's funny because I kind of feel like they're talking about your grandparents because you've got them kind of in the back of your mind, you know? You know,
yeah.
is your mom with a guy named Joey?
She was with someone named Joe and John.
John,
But
Joe.
John is dead.
Okay. John's passed, not
He's the
Joey?
brother.
Is Joey passed?
Joey passed, yeah.
Joey did pass.
Mhm.
Okay. Just know that they love your mother and that they send you angels, they send you love, you know? Do you have a friend that just passed?
Yeah,
Is it a guy friend?
no.
Oh, it is a girl, but not Mariah, correct?
Not Mariah.
Right, yeah. And is there an S connected to this? Like Marissa?
Mhm.
Or Sharon? Is Sharon her mom or SR? SAR Sharon.
Her name is Brittany.
Brittany, okay.
Her name
Is anybody an
Brittany.
S that's alive that she would want to say hello to? Like her sister, her mother, or like
Yeah, she was Aunt Shannon.
Sharon, SAR. It's like, I thought it was Maurice, MAR, and it's Sharon. Okay. What's her name again? Her aunt?
Shannon. Her Aunt Shannon.
Aunt Shannon. Okay. Shannon. Okay. I feel like Shannon, even though she's younger than her mother, is helping her because of losing her. Like the mother's just is crumbled, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like Shannon, and isn't her, and you may not know this, but is her mother one of like 5 or 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I feel like it's not just the two of them, and there's so much that help coming in, and there's a lot of testosterone. You know, she has like 2 uncles.
Yeah, she does.
Okay. Did you meet her in grade school? Like 8th
Yeah,
grade?
we were young. Like 8, 7 or 8.
Oh, I thought it was 8th grade. You were 8. Oh, wow. Okay. And was it another neighborhood you used to live in? But then
Yeah.
you moved, but then you still stayed in touch?
Yeah.
Does it make any sense? Okay. She's with you. She's there. That's enough for me to know it's her. Right?
Yeah, she lives right next door to me, and then she moved,
Yeah.
and yeah, we still stayed in touch, and then she went her way, I went my way, but we still talk here and there.
Yep,
and then she
yep.
left.
And you know what? Facebook was like, or whatever, texting was the last time you spoke. And she says, but it was great that we had that. Who knew that would be our last time talking? But how cool was it to say, remember when we were kids, or remember when, and laughing about stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? If she hasn't yet, she will, or if you have, she's claiming that she came to you in a dream.
No, man, yeah. Her and my uncle, they always come to me.
You know, and we were kidding around, we were busting on things, and she goes, that's me. I'm not going to come in like floating on a cloud playing a harp, you know, like I was myself, you know, and it's like that feeling of being cool, you know. Did she have a tattoo in memory of like her dad that died or something?
Her dad did that, yeah. I
Yeah.
think I'm not sure if she had a tattoo of it, but
Okay, well, know that she talks about a tattoo in memory of loss, and then she goes, "Oh, my dad's here." So I didn't know what to do with that, but I'm just giving it to you the way she gave it to me. Okay, I kind of feel like he might have died when she was really little because she's kind of giving me that feeling of a losing touch or not being able to really get to know each other as much here, but that she has that there to be happy for her. Okay, and how do you connect with March with her? She gave it to me real clear, March 24th, March 22nd, March 24th. I see
Her
24.
birthday, maybe when her dad passed. Oh, no. I think that's around when she passed, actually.
Is her mom like a D like Donna?
No, her mom is.
Don't say it. So know that she's reaching out to your mom then.
Yeah.
Okay? She wants to say hello to your mom. It's like she was like her second mom.
Yeah.
You know? You know what? The only thing with March is Patty mean anything? St. Patty's Day? No, she keeps going March 24th. Look she's a strong girl. She's okay. She's happy. She says she's sorry for the way she died. She didn't mean to go the way she did. She's so smart. She's so smart. She can't believe that happened. Okay. Do you know if she was going out with somebody and they had a really big fight? Is that David?
She was meant like out with someone, and then that's the person she.
The founder?
died with.
That's who she OD'd with?
Yeah.
Okay. Because she did give me that. I didn't want to say it till she said it. I kind of felt it around her. But she gave me this feeling like oh my God, that's it. Do you remember what I said to you earlier? That's her. She's saying, do you see me? Do you see that I effed up and what it did to me? Do you see how that robbed me of my life?
Yeah.
With a family, with you, my sister, like you're like sisters. Like all that we could have done together and had fun, even what I could have been or did or got to do. She says, don't ever do drugs. She will be so pissed off at you. She will never talk to you again. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Because she died of it, how dare you even think about it? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's now, I'm not promoting, but kind of like if you want to partake in a little puff and that makes you feel better. I'm not saying that but kind of. I don't. Can you imagine me doing that? The Titanic would pull up, right? But you know what I mean. Like over drinking, drinking and driving. These are choices. Our life is full of choices. Right. Choose the ones that benefit everyone you love, including yourself. Why hurt yourself? Yeah. So it's about making the strong choices. And I'm going to tell you, when someone offers you and you go no and walk away and go, I got to go and not have an excuse, just leave. That's going to be your friend kicking your ass out the door or making you get in the car. Or if you don't have a car, you're going to walk and take the bus. You understand?
Yeah.
No, that's just not the way it's going to be for you. Right? And you may even help try to get someone else out of there too. And if you can't, you got to go solo, Yeah. Because you can't be around it with the temptation. Because the smartest people make stupid mistakes every day. And they cause death and they cause pain for so much that love them. And that just cannot go away till we see them again, which is a very long time. And we don't want to do that, What a waste. Especially you're such an angel, a grace. You're such a force in this world, And be careful with your temper, I'm getting. I feel like sometimes, no, I really do. I'm really getting this warning for you that sometimes you get in a situation where you feel like you want to yell at somebody, like in line or when somebody's doing this total stranger, like get the freak out of the way, whatever. There's guns out there. They will point right at you and shoot you in your face. They don't care you got kids. They don't care that you're young. They don't care about anything about you. They don't even know you, but they will do it. So you have to just be polite and step out of the way. You know, you don't have to get anything on them because they got themselves. They're already in a pit. You know, you don't have to wish nothing on them bad. They're pardon the pun, but they're hurting themselves, shooting themselves in their own foot, kind of thing. You know, just trying to keep you safe. People will follow you home and maybe do something. People are sick sometimes, honey. You know, so you just got to play it safe. Just be like in the background and just step out of the way and just move along. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy stories are out there where people are in traffic and somebody cut them off and they just, whatever, they yelled. The next thing they pulled out a gun and shot the kid, oh my God, are you kidding me? Yeah, because they had a gun on the car and they shot the kid in the back seat and the mother. Yeah, it's like, what? Just because they pulled out and they went, get out of my way, or what? I can't believe you did, because you're angry.
Right.
But you really gotta just get out of the way, because I kind of get a scenario like that for you and you're going to play it down. You're going to get out of the way and it's going to change your fate. Okay, girl?
Yeah, I gotta keep this in my head.
No, you're not going to dwell on it, but you're going to just be like, no drama. You're just going to make a pact with the spirits that love you, your angels and God and your soul, for your kids, for your mom, for everyone that loves you, and especially yourself, to say, you know what? I'm going to step away from drama. That's all. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a rule to live by for anybody who wants to have a good life. So let's go to the cards. And sorry for your loss. She's kicking some ass in heaven. She's dealing with her stuff in heaven, and she's trying to rescue everybody here. Okay. So okay. Is she Amanda?
Amanda?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I don't know if there's anybody listening out there, but I heard Amanda.
I just read in the
Yeah.
the other day.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Elise is a medium too, and she just read an Amanda, yesterday? Okay,
Friday.
she said the other day, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 days ago. All right, so I'm shuffling for you. An honor to read you. And I love giving good news. That was all good stuff. And whenever you say stop, the top card will be from that loved one from heaven. Okay. Tears cleanse the soul. So you are in heavy grief right now. When did she die? She just died a month ago?
No, it just came up for 1 year.
Oh, 1 year ago. Okay. So know that year went by really quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
And sometimes our grief sits, bubbles up, but about a year later, even 2 years later, it really shows up.
It's about 2 years.
Oh, there you go.
I was trying to think when I was pregnant, she died. So yeah, maybe just turned. Yeah, it's 2 years.
Yeah, it's about like 2 years in, that 2-year mark, for some reason, the grief really comes up, especially when we're around when they died. Is September connected to her? When did she pass?
She passed
And then we get
I think-
October.
April, maybe.
Oh, that's the April. Okay, remember April?
Yeah.
April was one of the first things I
think
said.
April. Her
Okay.
birthday's in July.
In July. Okay. So know that who's alive this September?
That's my daughter.
Your daughter. Okay. And then who's October alive? Is that your grandmom?
No.
Like
she's
September,
December.
October. Oh, is she the end of September?
Eliana, my daughter. Yeah.
Okay, because they gave me September, October. I thought it was September and October. And then sometimes when they give me that month, not like August, September, they give me September, October. It's towards October is what they're trying to give me that feel. And again, it's a feeling, because you think, if they're giving me September, October, why can't they give me the whole date? Just September, blah, blah. But what it is a feeling. It's kind of, they call it gauging. And when I say they, the spirit world will say, Teresa, we're gauging. They give me the feeling like, Teresa, we're gauging you into that time of the year. So September, like that feeling of the end of September. So know that tears cleanse the soul. Tears are releasing pain. The grief that we ache in our heart so much of the missing, the love, that we miss them so much in the physical is being released and released and released, and that's a good thing. Okay?
Okay.
They see it as loving them. They don't see it as anything bad. It's good. And of course, they help us cry. And on the first time I got a spirit come in saying, tell them we help them cry. I go, what? Why would you want to help us cry? Then they explained it to me that, on our strongest day, we release pain, we cry, and that it is love, and that they see it as loving them and missing them, and that they see us feeling better when we let out some of that,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just part of what we have to go through down here. So here's your reading, if you can see it on the camera. A lot
Okay.
going on there. You're a busy girl. And work on going to bed at a certain time. I just feel like your sleeping is a little, yeah. Like try to go, even if you're in bed and you're playing your games on your phone or you're looking on Facebook, like kind of look at the clock and say, I'm going to give myself an hour, and then I'm just putting the phone in another room or putting it over there, and I do not touch it, and try and get that sleep. Okay? Because you're going to find that you're a happier person when you get that sleep. We love our coffee. We love all our vices, but guess what? It's good to get some sleep too.
Yeah.
Right? And God bless you as a mother, honey. Because look at that 8-8. On 8-8 today, you get a reading. And it's all about mom, mom, mom. The Virgin Mary loves you, and know that she represents mother in all of us. And she definitely is helping you be a good mom to yourself, to your own mother. Do you ever feel like you're her mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, and to your grandparents, to your kids. And you were born, this is what makes you happy. Don't ever bitch about it, to be blunt. Like, don't ever complain about, I have to do it. Why isn't everybody? Because you love being in control. You love running the show. You love being the mom to everybody. So just
Can't let my boyfriend hear this.
yeah, just sit back and enjoy it. And you know what? If you need help, ask. He'll do it.
Right.
Yeah. And I really feel a good relationship you have. You have a really good relationship. I feel you've been through a lot, but this is the cream of that you're having dessert right now. This is the time that you're supposed to enjoy life. And all these tragedies around you reminding how fragile life is, and how you need to, in honor of their in memory of your loved ones that have passed so tragically, make those good choices.
Yeah.
Because they really want you to. They're begging you to, Because anybody dies in a car accident, you know what they're all about in heaven? Road safety. Road safety. They're preaching, put on your seatbelt, drive slow, don't get that ticket. Don't worry about when you get there, it's that you get there. Again, don't worry about when you get there, it's that you get there. So with your friend who OD'd, she's all about not doing drugs and trying to inspire others not to. Because as everybody will think it happens to them, it sometimes can happen to you. The smartest people make mistakes sometimes. So, all right. So God bless you. And one day we're going to have to get together soon, right?
Right.
And have a psychic gathering or something. We'll do something, right? With the kids or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Tell your mom we love her and give her a happy birthday hug for me and for Elisa and everybody here. And I'm so happy you got a reading. And
Thank you so much.
keep talking to them,
Bye.
sweetie, because you got a connection. Keep talking to them, right?
Yeah.
Because you got the
Push mom
connection.
out too, 'cause my uncle messaged with me.
Oh, he loves you.
Oh gosh.
Your uncle from heaven, the one I talked to. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one that came through.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He always did though. Here we're there. So.
Yeah. Yeah. He's doing good. Thank God. Yeah. Rocky road for him. And he's still working out all the kinks over there, but he's doing a lot better. And I don't know, what color was his eyes?
Blue.
Yep. He kept giving me these pretty, like, sparkly, good-looking eyes.
Yeah.
And he's like, come on, let everybody who's watching know that I'm got those baby blues. Yeah. All right. So know that it's only appropriately. Your boyfriend will be glad I told you that, and that they're with you and that they love you. All right.
Thank you.
I love you. Bye. You're welcome.
Bye.
What a cool thing. I'm good friends with Donna. She's been our masseuse for gosh, how many years doing our weekend retreats down the shore. And we would, connect every now and then doing things together. But I only knew like a couple people for her. Like, I don't know. I think I met her daughter twice, maybe, I think, right, Lise?
Yeah.
We met her
not
like
many
down the
times.
shore. I think she came with the kids, remember? At one time. And probably another time. I'm just
Yeah.
not thinking because I have a bad memory. But this is just, I love being challenged by someone I know, even, and getting things I don't know. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. And let's get right to another reading. Let me see. We got 1, 2. We did 3 readings. And make sure you donate. This is important. If you believe in God's work through me, if you believe in the afterlife connecting, and you believe that they so want to lighten our grief, this is your opportunity to even just $10. Just bring, go to Venmo.
You can say share too.
And share what? Oh, share the
link,
info?
share the information.
Share the information about our show and how to donate. Venmo at Teresa-Roba. And like I said earlier, I'll say again, if you just joined us, that if you want to donate, we're doing 4 shows back to back every Sunday, 2 to 5. So you already know next week we're definitely doing a show. You can, right after we're done this show, be the very first name on the list. That way, when we start next week, when there's only a few, like 3 or 4 names there, you have a greater odds of being chosen as our first reading. And again, if you're not, your name stays on the list till it's picked, and so throughout the whole show. So Venmo is Teresa at capital T H-E-R-E-S-A, Teresa Verza, T-H-E-R-E-S-A -Roba, R capital R-O-B-A. That's R-O-B-A. And then if you only have PayPal, make sure you click on friends or family so we don't get charged. And that is connection, the word connection, T is in Thomas, M is in Mary, R is in Robert, @gmail.com. Okay? That's connection, TMR @gmail. Come on down, Mia. Oh, we got a couple more in there. Okay, I'm going to switch them around. Okay, and we have a winner. That really stuck to your hand, didn't it? I wonder who this is. Julie Raffel, or Raffel, R-A-F-F-E-L, Raffel. Julie. Got a Julie. It's a pretty name. Julie. So 215-393-9021. And while we're waiting for her, even if she calls, she'll wait a minute. All right, so the first person to give me a number.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Go ahead. First person to give me a number. I'm shuffling, and then I'm going to count it out. 1 to 44. Okay.
3.
Julie?
Yes.
Hi, Julie. Welcome to Spirit Inspires. Yay. Woo. I'm so happy to be a part of your connection today.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to shuffle just 3. I'm going to do 3 cards just for the third card for this girl. And it says reward yourself. So that's for you too, Julie. It says you have been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balances the giving and receiving. And this is essential to keep your energy and your mood and motivation consistently at a high level. So I always say, like, if you just breathe out and didn't breathe in, you would die. Right. Not so fun, right?
Yeah.
So breathing in is essential to your mood of being alive. So yes, give and feel. And you see, with me, I love, and I know you too. I know, and probably everybody watching. Like when you give, don't you receive? Because it feels so good to give. But every now and then, you gotta like say, okay, what is it that I've been wanting to do, and just for me, and and you could do that too. It's not just, oh, that's right, I give too much. Screw everybody. It's about me. It's about freaking time. It's not about any of that. That's not what your angels are saying or your spirit guides. They want you just to balance the flow of as you give, kind of give to yourself every now and then. I always say, like, when you're the littlest thing, like when you're at the checkout and you spot your favorite candy bar or a magazine that looks cool, or even the flowers that are there. Buy yourself freaking flowers for $3. I mean, a little plant on your desk at work. The cutest little things cheer you up every day, and that's loving. Self-love is important. So, hi, Julie.
Hi.
And this is loving yourself, right?
Yeah.
Giving yourself a little sugar. So I don't know if you've watched the show, and Mom is Mom, Mother-in-law. It could be Father is Father, Father-in-law. You could have sister, brother-in-law. It's not your brother, your sister. People that have passed could be also children. That could be miscarriages or adults, and anything in between. And absolutely our fur babies. So let's see who comes through. Okay, a lot of people. Oh my God. Julie, what are you doing to me? Okay, so you have a lot of people, girlfriend. Look at everybody I'm seeing right now can't talk, right? But you're going to represent a lot of people. We'll do it that way, okay? I do have a mother energy coming through, and I hear I'm with my sister. So with this, so who's the sister that passed?
Well, it was a good friend, like a sister.
Like a sister? Okay. Was your mom there before her?
No, my mom's here.
Okay, then how do you have a mom passed? An ex-mother-in-law or a mother-in-law?
No.
No. Okay. Is her mom passed?
Yes.
The friend?
Uh-huh.
There you go. Because I talked to her and she's like, not grandma, mom, and the one that's like a sister. And I'm like, okay. So she held fast, honey. She held strong, this mom, saying she was the mom, And did she pass before her daughter?
Yes.
Okay. Because you know what I mean? I'm not here to put a square peg in a round hole. It's all about like everything they said matching up. Gad, you're doing great. And she says, get back to me and don't talk to Joel. I want to tell you I'm here. So who had the breast cancer? Is that the mother?
It's the friend.
The friend had breast cancer?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. Okay.
Yeah.
I just heard I had breast cancer. Okay. So there goes your friend stepping up.
I had breast cancer too.
Okay. And look at
my friend that passed.
Thank you. Thank you. And I don't know if she survived it and died of something else, or it was complications in her second bout with it. Because there's that feeling of getting sick, getting better.
Her diagnosis.
Go ahead.
Breast cancer diagnosis that spread.
Okay. But do you know if she was sick prior to that, got better, and then got sick again?
Yeah, she had 2 breast cancer diagnoses that she survived.
Survived. Thank you. Because there's the down, up, down, over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, okay, so did you get diagnosed breast cancer after she died?
No.
No. All right. Well, know that she's making me feel like she helped you, or you helped her. You leaned on each other. Do you understand? Through the hard times. Okay.
She helped me a lot.
And who's the S like Susan? Is that her mother? Who's Stephanie? Stephen, like an S.
I'm not recalling what her mom's name was. Her maiden name began with an S.
An S? Okay. Okay, hold on. Does she have a little boy? Your friend have a son?
Yeah, and he's an adult now, but yeah.
Yes, has a son. Okay. She showed me a baby picture of him with his round head and you know how the baby's hair goes swirling around? Like in a swirl?
There's a picture like that in our house.
Oh, okay.
A picture that I saw recently.
Okay. Okay, hold on. So he didn't have any children yet then, right?
No.
Okay. Because does she have a daughter too? Or is that she's talking about her daughter-in-law?
She has a daughter and a son.
Okay. So it's a daughter too. Okay. Just talking about daughter too. So look she's marching in her grandchildren and she says they need to know that I know them before they know them.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
She's not blonde, but who's blonde? And is that her daughter? Does the daughter color her hair blonde? Somebody's
No,
blonde. She's not blonde,
no,
correct?
The kids weren't blonde when they were young.
Say that again.
Nobody was blonde that I know of.
Right.
I think.
And she doesn't have blonde hair. There's going to be
No.
someone with fair hair or blonde hair. And I just feel like that's going to come in. It's just meeting her grandchildren. And that's so out there because she doesn't have blonde hair. Nobody has blonde hair. And it's going to drop in like a lighter hair, you know?
Her future daughter-in-law has blonde hair,
There you go.
so it could be a
There you
grandchild.
go. Yes. Yes. One of the grandchildren will have blonde hair. And she doesn't. None of her family does. But it's going to get in there and it's going to be blonde. One of the kids,
Okay.
her grandchildren are going to have blonde hair. Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you for remembering that because that makes me not look crazy. And it helps her get the message of she's met her grandchildren. So when you confidently give that message to her son and her daughter and her daughter-in-law, you know, is her daughter engaged?
Her son is.
Okay, because she's talking about the wedding. She's not going to miss it.
Yeah.
She talks about engagement. Okay. Are they already living together though?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's kind of like they're already married. I feel them married. But I don't like to tell everybody that because I like them to get the ring if they can.
Yeah. No, they've
You know,
been
but
living
God
together
does
for like 2
really,
years now.
huh?
They've been living together for 2 years.
Yeah, yeah. And is it just a year your friend has passed?
No,
It's been
I've
longer. Okay. So know that then, if it's longer than that, know that she says she sees. She sees the engagement. She sees where they're headed. She sees what she's missed. Like you think she's missed. They think she's missed all this. She hasn't missed anything.
yeah.
You know?
She was here for the engagement.
Thank you. Thank you. So
Yeah.
she's not going to miss that wedding.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a
I think
very
2 weeks from
odd,
today.
this is a really odd thing I'm hearing, but I've learned to say everything. And if it doesn't mean something to you, maybe it means something to somebody who's watching. I hear Ducky. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say Donald Duck or Donald, but I see like a duck and I hear Ducky. Again, this is why I say if it doesn't make sense, let it go.
Yeah,
I keep
it's
hearing
not
Ducky.
ringing a bell for me right now.
I
but
know.
I'll
And I didn't think it would,
think about
but
yeah.
I'm hearing it and you'd be surprised what I've heard in my past. And I thank God said, and it was crazy great, you know? And again, if it makes sense later, I don't need to be called, just honor it, thank them, and just feel that deep connection. Okay.
Right.
Again, I don't know if it's Donald, it's Ronald. They're getting me from that duck to, you know, because they start with Mickey, I'm going to go to Disney in Florida, you know?
Right. Yeah.
I do feel a father figure for you coming through. And I feel like a dad that died young. Who's this? Who would have died in their 50s or 60s?
My grandfather died young.
Okay. Is that on your dad's side?
No, my mom.
Your mom. Okay. Who's the father figure that died young? Do you have a father-in-law or an ex-father-in-law that died young?
Still here.
Okay. Who died in their 50s?
My grandfather.
Okay, because whoever this is singling it in out of the 60s into the 50s, like 56. So know that that's his way. Thank you. Not his way of, and I'm going to tell you, I feel like he's your dad. I feel like he had a great sense of humor. I feel like he liked to talk. And whether it's history that he loved, I just feel like he was different in some way, you know? But
Yeah.
I feel like education.
I never met him, so.
Education
Really,
was huge to him. Did your mom become a teacher?
She was a dance teacher.
Thank you. There you go. You almost stuttered on the word taught. Just taught.
You know, mother didn't come to me, but
Yeah.
she taught ballroom dancing.
Yeah, she was a teacher. So any kind of education, any kind of not like he loved all that stuff. I feel like he came from a generation where you made yourself a man, you made yourself in the world, grit, hard work. And he
Right.
wasn't afraid of that, and I hate to think that he might have had some kind of lung issue. I don't know if I get like real quick heart attack for him, but I do get someone coming in talking about black lung and like breathing.
He died from a massive heart attack.
Yes, he went, excuse me, that's him. I died of a heart attack. And then there's someone else coming in with
Right.
him that had like from being a coal miner, being a fireman, breathing in the dark, black stuff, and died of.
I don't know. I'll have to ask my mom. I don't know much about her family.
Right. Well,
I don't know much about
it could
that side
be.
of the family.
I mean, I don't. Sometimes they come in with the father-in-law. Sometimes they come in with the. Do you know anybody that worked in a coal mine,
No,
or was a
I mean,
fireman?
My mom. I have to ask my mom.
The fireman. Okay.
Yeah,
Because the
I'm not
smoke
sure.
is what did it, not cigarette smoking. It's the job. Okay.
Okay.
But I love that you knew he died from a heart attack, a man you never met,
Yeah.
and he was in his 50s,
Yeah.
right? You're doing good. Who's the younger man that died?
The only one. I mean,
Do you have
my
a brother-in-law?
grandmother is the only one I can think of younger.
Do you have a brother-in-law passed?
No.
Who's Carol?
Carol.
Like Chris, Carol, Cecilia? Who's the C?
My friend that we were talking about before is Connie.
Connie. Oh, Connie. Oh, Connie's the breast cancer. She's back.
It's
Um,
she would be back.
Wait a second. What am I thinking about? Is her husband alive or passed? I'm not getting him up there, but I'm getting.
Her husband's alive.
Yeah,
My husband's
thank
alive.
you. But I'm getting like this brother-in-law, but not. Your husband doesn't have any brothers passed, correct?
No, I'm single. I don't have a husband.
Yeah, but I'm sure you made out with somebody. Okay, I love when they say they're single. Like yeah. So you've had, right? I don't need to bring up the video.
Just single, but yeah.
Julia's got swag. Okay, she has, and those okay. Let's say you're with somebody. If you go through them all, that one was more serious, blah blah blah. But then it ended. Those people can still care about you. You see what I mean? So I'm not saying that I'm feeling anybody from them. I'm just saying they can help you. If you ever get a reading and they come through, don't get too shocked. Okay.
Okay.
Were you hoping for your mom's mom? Your mom's mom is coming in with this smile. Like, do you have her middle name? Like Lee or something? Something Lee? Leanne?
No, hold on. No, I don't know.
Okay, think of your mom's mom.
So no, I wouldn't have been named after her.
Think of your mom's mom.
Yeah.
Know that she's bragging about part of her name being down here. So are you second born?
No, I'm first.
Oh, you are first. Okay, then it's you. Somehow part of your name is her name. Is your middle name Ann?
No.
It's like a
I think
Leanne.
my nephew's middle name is similar to her name.
Your nephew, like your sister's son
My brother's.
or your
my
brother's.
brother's
Okay, so know that then I guess that's it. I thought it was you. What's your middle name?
Tracy.
Tracy?
Tracy.
With a T, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, it's not. Nope. Somebody has like a Lee at part of their name. Maybe it's something totally different then. Like Leanne. Could Connie be bringing anything with something with an L-E?
Trying to think.
Leanne. I keep getting Lee and Ann. Lee and Ann. Lee and Ann. That's okay.
That's like
Yeah, you can just let it go. How do you connect with March, April? April.
with
Is
April.
Mhm. And don't you have a son? Because
No,
you're talking
I have
about a
nephew.
boy. Oh, are you like a godmother to him? Are you like
I am-
this
I
second
am a
mom to
godmother,
him?
Yeah.
Okay. Because they say you definitely have become a mother in the sense
Yeah.
that you have a son figure here.
Yeah.
And does adore you, by the way. Okay. And did he just go to college or did he just graduate high school? Because they're congratulating this
No.
accomplishment. What did he just accomplish?
No, he's 10.
He's 10. Okay.
Yeah.
He's 10. So what grade are you when you're you're 10?
He just
Oh, is he going to a new
grade.
school?
And the last time I talked to him, he showed me he had a certificate that he graduated from 4th grade.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't know. if
There's
that's
just a
relevant.
congratulations on grad. I'm thinking it's like college, high
Yeah,
school.
he's mainly on.
Know that he was very impressed with himself then, and they're just cheering him on, you know.
Okay.
And I feel like
Very proud of
does
himself
he
when he showed
really
me his
like
certificate, so,
baseball? Does he really like baseball? Most kids are bored with baseball. They more like
Loves baseball.
basketball and soccer. They're gay, and he loves baseball.
He does. He plays baseball. He watches baseball.
Do you know how boring baseball is? It's like, and they're at the back.
Yeah, he likes.
Do you ever
baseball.
see little kids when they first learn baseball? They're looking at the bugs flying by. They're looking at the
Yeah.
grass. You know, they're not even in. They're like, does anybody know when there's a game going on? Wake them up out there. They're laying and
No,
twirling
he
their
pays
feet around.
attention.
And he's really good at hitting.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
really good at hitting. You know, does he wear glasses though?
Does he what?
Wear glasses.
No.
All
He
right.
just wears like the blue screen glasses, the blue light glasses. He doesn't
Well,
wear
they love
regular
his glasses. I don't know what the blue screen glasses are. I don't know what it is,
But
but
when you're at a computer a lot,
oh, okay, okay.
he was doing school virtually, so he
Is
had
he
those
like
glasses.
really good at math,
Yes.
or did he get like a math award or something? Okay, so
Sure,
he's very good at
very
strategy.
math,
He's very good at strategy, like problem solving. You know what I mean? Like almost like a computer mind. And that's why he's good at baseball. I think he kind of feels like instinctively what's going to happen. It's just really like the Matrix. I'm getting, my brain's exploding. It's like, you should be
Yeah,
very
he's
proud of
very
him.
smart.
Is he the second born? Because the oldest was a girl. Is he like the firstborn boy? And
He's
of
the
the-
firstborn. He's an only child.
Oh, he's an only child. Wow.
Mhm.
So then he must have a really important girl cousin. This is a girl.
He doesn't have any first cousins.
Well, who's the blonde girl? Did you know she had a miss before him?
I
Wow.
don't think so.
I see a girl like
He-
really protective over him and him coming in after her. And again, I'm the first one to say I made a mistake. I'm only the pencil that God writes with. Tell me it again. And they
Yeah.
keep putting her there. Like,
If there was,
Love
I
it.
don't know about it, but
yeah.
I could see that
Okay.
something they wouldn't tell me.
Okay. Who did you want to connect with?
My friend Connie, who came through.
Oh. Now I'm trying to let everything. I want to tell you, I love your grandmother, though. Your grandmom on your mom's side. She's a character. And I just kind of,
She was pretty spunky.
yeah, she's fun and she's sweet. And I don't know if she was like diabetic or she just liked cakes and cookies and stuff, but she literally has shown me an array of pastries. Like,
Mm,
yeah. Ask your mom if she lived near the bakery
okay.
when she was a kid, like meaning her mother when she was little.
Okay.
You know, before your mom was alive. If she lived,
Right.
or she worked at the bakery, or her mom worked at the bakery. There's like something to do with connecting to a bakery.
Okay.
You know, usually I say diabetes when I see that kind of stuff, but she isn't giving me like I can't eat it now. I can. I usually wait for that. She's not. It's just being around it. You know, being happy.
All right.
Yeah. And did she have a shorter life too? Was she in her late 60s? Was she 69, 70, or 68? Your mom's mom.
Early 70s.
Early 70s.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, early 70s.
Yeah. And do you know if she lived with your mom? Or lived near her? Or lived with one of her kids before she died?
No, she lived by herself.
Oh, okay. Kind of got myself in a lounge chair. I'm like, I'm her. And thank God she's there, because if without her, I wouldn't be able to like feel like I'm okay. You know? Is Rosalie mean anything? Rosalind or Rosalie?
No.
Connected to your mom?
No.
Yeah. Is your mom one of
No.
4? Is your mom one of 4? 3 girls and a boy?
No, she's one of 3, but there were some miscarriages.
Does she have a brother and she's one of 2 sisters?
Yes, my mom, well, they're both passed, but my mom had a brother and a sister.
Right. Okay. Because there's more girls than boys, and I just get 1 dot of blue and the rest pink. And I do feel so. I don't know if the one miss was a girl, but I'm going to tell you, all these people love Connie, and Connie loves all your people. So you want to kind of like imagine them really laughing and enjoying getting to know each other on a deeper level in heaven, or even at all, and just be, like talking how great they love you. You know.
Yeah.
And who's the? Is it your birthday that just passed in July? Because they're saying happy
Yes.
belated birthday.
Yeah, my birthday's July.
I love it. Connie, man. She kicked some royal
Good.
butt, I'm telling you, from the afterlife.
Good.
Wait, I got to do
Yeah.
this. This is for Connie. Oh. She just deepened not only your connection to her, because it's already strong, but gave a big exclamation point to it. But so many people that are listening are going, wow. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Well, happy birthday, July. When's your birthday? Isn't
July
this?
15th.
I was getting a 6, and I was ready to say 6 or 16.
Yeah, 15th.
Oh, the 15th.
15th, yeah.
Okay, I was wrong then. See? They were gauging me in, and then boom. Okay.
Close.
Yeah, it's okay. I got
Close.
6 and 16, and then because my dad's, what they'll do is they'll give me someone I know, and then they'll get after they'll get me in the month of the whole year, and then pull me, Yeah. Again, they tell me it's called gauging. The afterlife say we gauge you in, Teresa. So, gosh, what a great present to give you all this love from everybody. And I'm telling you, I can't prove it with the video, but I feel like you and Connie have had past lives together. I feel like when
You're
you
not the first.
when you think
first
you
one I
met
said that.
her, you didn't meet her, you recognized each other. There
Yeah.
was trust there. There
I've
was
heard that multiple times since she passed away.
wasn't there like a comfortable feeling, like you could be yourself around her?
Yeah.
You didn't like you would tell her things that you didn't have to second guess telling somebody. It's nice.
Yeah.
And
Those are
boy,
everything.
that ride of her helping you and you helping her. I don't know if you weren't allowed to be with her or you couldn't be with her, but she says you have to let that go. But she heard you say it's okay to go. Like somehow you helped her cross over, but I feel at a distance. So were you praying for her?
Yeah,
And
she was home on hospice, and I did go to see her, but the night she ended up passing, I was told not to come that night.
Yeah, you weren't allowed. Isn't that funny how she said it like that? You weren't allowed to go, or you couldn't go. But you were.
I was asked not to come. I was supposed to go, and then I was asked not to come.
There was just this like sacred connection you had, that you were talking to her, you were talking to her. Were praying for her, and she thanks you for that. She heard kind of like a loving sister saying, it's time, and think of all the good you're going to have, and I can't wait to feel you and have dreams of you or whatever. Get good parking spots. And just have that joy for you on the other side. Just imagine that your suffering's over. It's a rough way to go. It's not a way you would sign up for, but there has to be some lessons in it, and hopefully for all the living that went through it with her, and we get it, so we don't have to go through it again. So I want to go to the cards here, and it was an honor to talk to her. I could tell she practiced. She had things already prepared to tell you to know it was her. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you can deepen
I
the
talk
faith.
to her all the time, so
Yeah. And you really don't need a medium to connect with anyone. We have
Yeah.
you have a deeper connection to Connie than I'll ever have. And what God does
Yeah.
through me, what she does through me, through the grace of the gift that God blessed me with for you, is know that it's real. It's so real that, you know, there's so much emotion around it, you know?
yeah.
And what a great, I mean, can you imagine how hot you both are going to look in heaven and what you're going to do first, and then you're going to run around and look for Elvis and whatever, you know, I'll be with you, you know, see all the rock stars after mom and dad and everybody, of course, you know, grandpa and
Right.
everyone we love, you know, but we're going to definitely be meeting a few people there, right?
Yeah.
So think of somebody. If you want to pick Connie, and whoever you pick, just think of them right now and how much they love you and you love them. And whenever you feel like you want to say stop, the top card will be from them for you.
Stop.
Okay. Ooh, we got two. Was it Connie? Who was it?
It was Connie.
So I'm gonna say she doesn't do anything like small. She goes, I mean, she could have been very simple and modest and love, but oh my God, she came through big for you, and of course she gave you two cards instead of one. And it says, remember me by the happy, right? Remember me by the happy memories we created. You said it sounds like her personality. Well, this is a mother and daughter. Okay. And then it says, you have nothing to feel guilty about. So a lot of times when we love so strongly, we feel, even though we say, I love you, and we're there for them, we wish we could have said, I love you more. We could have been with them more. You got to let that stuff go. Okay. Because it doesn't serve anybody but the bad guy. And know that they just appreciate everything and love you, you know, for your worth. They know your worth, honey. And yeah, you definitely are like family. That's what this close line with the mother and daughter makes me feel. And then you have nothing to feel guilty about. Is she definitely went to heaven, because there's heaven stairs there. And to let go of any guilt. You know, if you feel like you could be better because of it, then be better. And you know, learn, you know, become that better version, of course, but look back and say that's a mistake. It's a choice. And if you're someone now that can make a better choice, then you know your growth. Now you know you learned that lesson. Now you could take that treasured information to bring a better day for your future, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. It's real estate, right? Because we waste too much time down here. My guides are always screaming it at me to tell people, and even at me, there you go again, Teresa. When you go into your mistakes, nope, it's a lesson. It's a choice that wasn't a good choice, and now you're a person that would make a better choice.
Yeah.
Now you see the measurement of your growth, and now you can say, okay, I'm better. And that's why we came here, to grow in that way instead of in the perfect world, right?
Yep.
So here is your reading. There you go. A lot going on there. Do you have more than one house? Do you have two houses? Somehow?
No, I just have one.
You have one.
Yeah.
Do you think of an old house you used to live in a lot? Because in that I saw
not
a
really.
house and a
No.
faint house like next to it, like this, like a smaller one. Is it a relationship you had with somebody in that house, and then now you're here?
No, I've been in my house 19 years. I've been here a long time.
Yeah, but you know, you're only 18. How'd you do that?
I know, right? It's pretty good.
Yeah. So there's a past relationship. Again, I don't know if it's your childhood or whatever, but it's right next to you. I could feel it, and it's faint. It's a good memory.
Okay.
So it's nice. Like you could literally walk through the door, look at the furniture, know where every room is. You know, you can see what kind of glasses are on the kitchen table. Like you know everything, and it's like
Okay.
you constantly go back to that time for a good reason, remembering the good times.
Okay.
And that's a good thing. That's
Yeah.
what pictures are for, capturing time. capturing the happy times so we don't forget, to remember with more detail. And our memory, God gave you not only your body, but gave you your active imagination to recall things to bring joy or to remember to help with what you need to do,
Yeah.
Yeah. So good job. All right. So God bless you. And thanks for being a part of our show. Make sure to get the word out. I hope I see you next week too. Why not every
Thank
week
you
with
very much.
Julie?
I appreciate it.
Right? Every week with Julia. All right. God bless you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye. That's a shame when we lose a friend, right? Because we kind of expect grandparents, we expect people when they get older, or if we know that they've been sick for a while, it kind of prepares you. But when you lose a friend, when they're young and they've been such a part of your life, especially when you meet young in school, like it's really tough. And there's no, especially when you've been there for each other, right? And you were sick and you got better. So, we want to ask for donations so we can get another message, for someone, another reading. And so you want to do Venmo right now. You could be our next reading. That's why you've been pulled to watch the show, to get the messages you're getting through these readings. And you could have your very own reading right now for $10 or more, whatever you feel you would like to donate to this cause of doing this every week. And it's Teresa. It's at Teresa-Roba. That's Venmo, at Teresa-Roba. And Teresa and Roba are capitalized. Capital T, Heresa, dash capital ROBA. And then if you have PayPal, please use PayPal. We accept PayPal. And you want to remember to click on friends or family so we don't get charged. And the thing you have to put in is connectiontmr@gmail.com. So it's not connections. Some people will think they want to put an S on that, but that's okay. It's connection, TMR@gmail.com. Okay? And get that donation in now so we can get your name in the thing. I think we're wrapping up, aren't we?
Yeah.
What time is it?
4:34.
4:34.
So we can either do one more.
Well, let's do a little one for any
And then
clock
a top
me for
donation.
15 minutes. And that will bring us to quarter of?
Yeah.
And then we'll do top donation.
Sure.
Okay? Need, right? Need.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have very few people donating. So we need to do this every week. We need to keep the lights on. We need to pay for everything. We lease this place. We pay electric. We pay for the people to set this up and break it down and do all the high-tech stuff. So you need to donate to keep us doing this, all right, to help us be able to afford to do it. So please, Venmo right now. And whenever you want to pick a name, it's up to you. There you go. There you go. Ha, 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 ha. Here, give me a hug. Come here, you. Doing such a good job. She doing great? Okay. Oop, upside down. Johnny Keebler. I already like him already. The cookie. Johnny Keebler. Please call now. Let's get your reading. So, thank you for donating. Who has donated? You mean so much to me. I just love you. May God bless you over and over and over and over again in your life today, tomorrow, forever, for all the good that you're helping this happen for people that need this. So, people are hurting out there and they've lost people that, whether they expect it or not, there's pain. And God and this gift through me right now, it can lighten, it can feel better, even just for a moment, or just lighter, just to enhance what's going to happen later. Maybe they're going to get a sign later, and just getting this message today is going to deepen that faith. So when they get that amazing event happen, they can believe it more. They can know that it really is them, right? So there's, we're very limited in what we see, what God does. Isn't it true? So when I pray, I always say, thank you, God, for the seen and unseen. So in the show, there are seen and unseen miracles and grace happening. So we have Johnny.
Because if he doesn't.
Okay. Johnny Keebler. You need to call 215-393-9021. Why don't we pick a number? Get a card.
Yep.
First person that says a number, I'm going to shuffle here, and you're going to get this card from this pile.
5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's your message. Energy work. Energy work is when people pray for you, when they do Reiki, when you go on YouTube, you type in meditation, clear my chakras, and you just listen to it and let that energy work happen. Because again, you're not your mind and your body. You work through that. You live and survive this world through your thoughts, feelings, and physical body. That's your experience. But you are the thoughts, the feelings, your attitude, your strengths and gifts that you use through this body. Like if you're a musician, if you're someone who writes, that gift isn't in your cells, in your bloodstream. Your musical gifts are actually through your soul, and you're expressing it. You're perfecting it. You're practicing. You're doing it through the body or with the body. So, energy work. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and hearts. All right, your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So maybe you are a person that prays. Maybe you are a healer where you do Reiki. Whether you do create music and that music transforms the person's attitude, view of the world, life itself for them. I would listen to like Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith, all this really amazing music, and I had a friend that was a little older and he would say, "What do you get out of that?" I'm like, "Oh my God, what do I get out of it?" I feel God in great music. If anybody was back in the time and they heard Mozart or, Saul da Vinci's artwork or whatever, like great artistic expression brings your vibe up and helps you feel alive, helps you feel your energy force, So there's so many ways to connect with God. I hate to say all the time. Sorry about that. Just want to say there's lots of ways to connect with God. So you are to work with the energy field. With energy is the light, the Holy Spirit, God, angels. Okay, that energy. Johnny, we're calling Johnny.
I'll say last.
Yeah, last chance, okay? And I want to thank again everybody for listening to me today, for staying awake as I talk, and to hear, most important, all the messages from God. And if you notice, I was just tying this together. A lot of the messages about loving yourself, being good to yourself, receiving and giving, and the healing is just right up that alley too, right? It's about being a healer, but also healing yourself. So it's a lot of good there. So I don't know how many people do charity work that tell me, as they put these things together for kids that are starting school or a food drive or whatever it is that they're a part of, raising money for a family that's lost everything in a flood or fire or through a death, raising money for the wake and funeral and expenses. There's such a reward in giving and being a part of something bigger than yourself. So you might have a thought right now, and that's why you're listening, that you want to do something. You want to put some kind of fundraiser together or great act of love and ask people to donate and do something. Do that. Be love in action. Start the smaller steps that will eventually be these bigger steps, connect, all together, right? So think of me, like, I don't know anything technical other than send a text, receive a picture, post something on Facebook, comment back, whatever. And God's saying you're going to do a YouTube show. I'm like, what? I don't know how to do that. We're going to get the people that know. It's all going to work out. You'll see. So here we are. And it's the beginning stages. So this is the best part of being a part of the show because you can get right in there, right? When we only have a few people being picked from, So when we get bigger, it's going to be a bigger odds of getting a reading. But still, if you're meant to get that reading, it'll happen. So one more chance for Johnny. Thank you for your donation, Johnny. We appreciate that. But it looks like we're going to have to move on to another person. Okay. I'm going to go on to somebody else, honey. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we waited. I
Yeah.
yabbered enough, and
It's the last one.
No, the next one's the last one. This one's.
we're going to do we're going to have to do like a 10-minute one. Come on. And you know what? What's the value of one message from someone who passed? Right? It's a lot. So it's not how long, it's actually how just connecting itself
Quality.
is it, right? The quality, right? The quality. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, we have Heather. Heather Kozowski. Kai Kozowski. Again, probably shouldn't have attempted that name, but it's okay. Heather, call. Here, can you get that? Great. I just wanted to see something. Is that the? Yeah, here, you want to get all these names here. Yeah. Okay. Let's get right to this. Hello.
A spiritual meeting.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Teresa.
Welcome to Spirit Inspires. Heather's getting a reading. Woo! I'm so happy. Gosh, I love you already with that giggle. Oh, you know what? Drew, can you get the other phone? Because this is beeping. This is going to, if we disconnect, call right back, okay?
Okay, I will.
Yeah. Okay. So you've been watching the show. You know that how it works. I feel how they love you. Whether it's a mother, mother-in-law, a father, father-in-law, a sister, brother, sister, brother-in-law. You know that a mwah is not your brother or your sister, Pets can come through, children. And here we're going to be switching phones, okay? Hold on one second.
It's on.
Oh, it is on? Hi, Heather, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, great. You want to take this one? Great, we did that. Too smooth, it was scary. I'm not good with techie stuff. Usually it's like, ah. All right, so I do get a mother energy coming through, and I do get a son coming through. So how do we have let's start with your mom. Is it a grandmom or mother figure on? Because I feel blood related.
It's probably my grandmother because my mother's here.
Okay. Okay. Is your mother-in-law also here? And I do get blood related. I do get it's your grandmother. But I just,
Yeah.
she's saying, no, I'm your grandmother. And who's the son that passed?
Probably a miscarriage.
Okay. Do you have a nephew that passed?
I don't have a nephew that passed.
Okay. Do you have two girls or do you have a daughter here?
I have a daughter.
Alive, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Did she have a son or did you have a son like 5 years later?
I had my daughter, and then I had a son 3 years later.
Later, right? Okay. So there's son. Okay. Did you have 2 miscarriages?
It is.
Okay. Before your daughter, after your daughter, but I kind of feel like, and finally she made it. So I kind of feel like one's a boy, and then one's a girl, but then the girl comes, and then I feel like the boy's all on his own. Is this all with the same? I hate to be personal on YouTube, but is it one guy here, but then you were with someone else, and that's where you had another miscarriage, but then had both kids?
No, it's all the same.
Okay.
One was my daughter, then a miscarriage, then a son, then another son with also another one.
Yeah.
In the side.
It was a miscarriage.
Yeah.
So you knew he was a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing is, they're trying to make me feel that, and they did a great job, that you knew it was a boy. And they were trying to give me some kind of layout, like over here, over there, where they kind of came in or tried to come in. I feel like the one is your daughter coming in. So you really don't have two children on the other side.
Okay.
So there was one before your daughter, then your daughter, did you say?
The best of my knowledge, I think it was my daughter and then miscarriage.
Okay, and then you had your son, and then the son that didn't make it.
Well, I had two sons that made it, and then another one that was with him inside.
Got it. Okay. All right. So you thought that, where was the first miscarriage? After your daughter, you said?
Yes.
Okay. So your daughter made it. They're giving me that first miscarriage made it. So then your daughter made it, miscarriage, then your son. So that's that miscarriage. Then you had twins, and then one made it, one didn't, and that's the boy.
Yeah.
So
okay.
you need to know
It's
you only
funny.
you get it. You only have one son over there, and I'm trying to. They were trying to give me for you how to map it out that your daughter didn't make the way they said it. Your daughter made it,
Yes.
and then the miscarriage made it. After whoever was after the miscarriage was the miscarriage made it, and then there's only one boy at the end, and that's how it worked because the one that was the boy was the last one, so that has to be right. Everybody making it, and yeah. So know that you don't have to go. Excuse me, just want to let you know you were the one that didn't make it before you. Congratulations, you made it to your son, the firstborn son. But you get to know as a mother. Do you understand that? That the baby,
yeah.
you didn't know what it was because it was so early after your daughter, before your son was really your son coming back in. And he's not a quitter.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you really look at his personality, he's very emotional. He's very loving, and he would not quit on you.
Yes, he would not. He's a fighter for sure.
Yes, that firstborn son. And then the one that was the two, there is that beautiful kind of movie in your head that you would think of him as having this angel with him. Having his brother look after him.
He actually spoke about something like that to me yesterday.
What did he say?
He told me about his first memory he ever remembered.
Which was what?
When he came downstairs when he was about 3, at the bottom of the stairs, he saw somebody on the couch. He said, "There's someone on the couch looking at me." And then I looked back and he wasn't there. He said, but there was someone on the couch looking at me, watching me.
Right. And it didn't seem threatening. It felt very comfortable to be around that person. Felt like they were there, like caring for him. And yeah. And yes, we all kind of, people in heaven want us to know that they're all adults, that everybody's hot and 30. But when we dream of them or have an apparition to recognize the soul that's coming to us, they have to kind of talk to us in the way they look. So if, let's say, your grandmom came in holding a baby with a blue blanket, and it was a boy that didn't make it, but you had your other son, and you would go, okay, that's probably my son that didn't make it. She has him in heaven, the baby that died, right? But in truth, he's a hunk of burning love in heaven. And he's standing there, your grandmom, who's a young, beautiful woman. But then if you dreamt of your grandmom, you would dream of her as you knew her, which will be older than younger. Got it?
Got it.
So I'm glad you got to know now instead of when you pass, because you can lighten your soul by knowing and accepting that information, that they all love you and that your grandmom's coming in with your son, And he's very cute. He's full of life. He loves his life in heaven. He loves his life being able to be shared with your life appropriately. And he loves his father, Is his dad Mark?
No.
Ooh. Who's the M? Like Michael,
That's
Mark?
That's the brother that was with him. Marco is his name. He named him Marco.
Is the one that made it?
Yeah.
Ah! Wow. Oh my God. And I felt he's so good at that. And when I do that, that is not for me. That is for your boy who just kicked ass from the afterlife. He gave me that feeling of down here, him alive, my family, Mark, and wow. And you didn't say his name. I hope to God you didn't say his name when you gave I think you said my son, Saul. You said it that way. You didn't, yeah. So very cool. She didn't say her son's
Very
name,
cool.
did she? Oh, good. It's like 'cause I didn't hear it. Yes, that isn't that great? So that validates the
Amazing.
story that he did. That story that you just told, that was real.
Yes, it was.
And to him, maybe later he can intellectually say it was like an angel,
And he made a point to say that to our whole family yesterday. For whatever reason, he just made a point to talk about it.
And his brother made him talk about it. He didn't possess him. He just warmed his heart, led his heart to think of that and want to say it for some reason. That will lead into your reading today to say, I am here. I am alive. I am in God. I am good. I am something that's love-based. And I'm here sharing being a part of your family, Is your mom's birthday just passed? And how do you connect with May, the month of May?
So that's my birthday.
Oh, happy
my
birthday.
grandmom's birthday.
The grandmom, the
No, my
mom's
My
mom?
great grandma's birthday is my birthday. Is May.
Yes. So, happy belated. What it is you're important. And every day is a great day to love you and to give surprises along the way and have your day be happier and better. But your birthday is a big deal to them in heaven. And they will try to pull something off for you. Extra special around that time. And you kind of do get that, don't you? You every year you go, oh, that must have been for my birthday. When something happy happens, right?
Yeah.
And how do you connect with sunflowers?
I feel them pulling for me.
Yeah. How do you connect with sunflowers? So all these sunflowers.
3 sunflowers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. My father gave me a pack of sunflowers not too long ago.
Okay.
He kept telling me to plant
For
them.
anything special?
Just because.
Just because. Okay. Well, everybody out here in YouTubeville loves your dad for that. I'll tell him that. You can tell him that. You know what? Maybe it's as clear as what it is that they share your life. They see what's going on. Because if anybody ever gave me sunflowers, I forget, but I don't think I ever got sunflowers. But you can send them to 134 North Main Street. No, I get but like maybe that's just like how much your father loves you.
Oh,
Getting
yeah.
something of the lungs. Is his dad die of lung cancer? Oh my God, something horrible.
He did have COPD.
I'm getting like something of the lungs. Physically, I'm getting it because he's coming in so strong. This is your father's father. Something of the esophagus, the throat, the lungs. Horrible.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know if they had anything down his throat he couldn't speak? Or he couldn't talk to his son, or your dad never got a last conversation with him?
Yeah, my dad never really got to be there to decide when he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
We were.
And I don't know why I have to bring this up. I don't know if it's someone different or your grandfather, but something about a stroke.
I had a stroke. My dad had a stroke.
Oh, your dad had a stroke. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it felt like an epileptic seizure, like something happened, and he's unable to kind of be his full self the way he would want, But
Yeah.
just know that his father, his mother, people that have passed for him, I don't know if he has a sister over there, there's this younger girl, just wants to say they love him and see what he's going through, Is anybody a V like Vincent?
No.
Vicky, Vivian?
No.
Vincent? V-I?
No.
Vivian?
No.
Ask your dad.
Okay.
Who's the artist on his side? Who draws, paints?
On my dad's side, that's passed.
Hey, hold on. Paints. Maybe plays the piano. Is
Not
anybody
sure.
artistic in your dad's family? And I don't mean like a barber hairdresser. I mean like art, like music, art.
Well, I am.
Oh,
I
you
was
are.
an artist.
Oh, you're an artist. Okay. Did you actually
Yeah.
sing at some point too? Like sing in a band,
Me?
sing for the choir, sing? Yes.
Drummer. I was a drummer.
Drummer. Okay. Did you actually sing too at some point? Whether it's in the choir.
I don't sing. I mean, I like to sing, but I don't.
Okay. They're showing me you singing and like working with someone who sings then maybe. Or and because I feel like they're a writer too, the singer that you worked
Yeah,
with.
my husband's a singer and a writer.
There you go.
We do play together sometimes.
There's that working with that person in your life that's writes, sings, and you're his backup drummer, right? Love
pretty
it.
much.
You know, did he ever play the clarinet?
What's that?
Did he ever play like a clarinet or a brass instrument?
My dad used to play a clarinet.
Clarinet. Okay.
And of course,
So-
that's,
There you go. So this is your dad's side talking about your father with the sunflowers, talking about he played a clarinet. Come on, girl, right?
okay, I'll have to
You're a
ask around for that
musician,
one.
being an artist, working with the singer that writes and everything, which is your husband. And it's just all about like knowing your life, singing it so proud. Like you don't sit and wait for something. You may investigate it for a long time and go on and for hours and make sure, because before you make that decision, boy, they showed me that. But you really do go after life, which is nice. Because even when you were 16, like what did you do at 16? Weren't you like singing or doing something at 16?
I was
Or
doing
weren't
a
you
lot,
in, like,
a
in a
lot
show
of music
or-
and art.
Yeah. Like people older were doing what you were doing as a kid, as a 16-year-old, Did you meet your husband young, like at 18?
Yeah, I met him when I was 19, but we didn't
Okay.
meet till we were
That's
like
it.
26.
Right. There's that meeting as a teenager. And again, God kept putting the two of you in the same circle. And you kept, whether it was running into each other or having similar friends or working or school. And eventually, I don't know if you lived right across the street from each other, but it's like God literally put him in your lap. You couldn't like not see him. And didn't you just break up with somebody?
I believe that, yes.
And there was that thing that you just broke up with someone, had your heart broken.
Yes.
And you had to-
Yep.
You had to know what real love was. And there goes your husband.
Exactly.
'Cause
It was
love-
exactly that way.
Love is comfortable. Love is kind. Love wants that other person to have a better day because they're in it. Right?
Yeah.
Looks
That was
past the
absolutely right.
mistakes and the things that aren't
We
perfect.
didn't want to get. I didn't think I should have gone, and it changed everything.
Oh yeah. Like I feel like a week later you were thinking of what you're going to name your son when you have a boy. Like it's like you're already measuring for curtains. Like you're like, yeah. And it's funny because he is a lot opposite than you, but you do complement each other. Yeah. So who did you want to connect with? Because we have to wrap up.
Oh, I don't even know.
I don't know if
Like,
you just felt a pull to do this, not knowing what it was going to be, and there goes your son declaring his love for you, his existence, how much he loves his family by everything he said in order, your husband, his father, and hello to his brother Mark, like Marco. But like, oh my gosh, right? And everybody coming in, which is grandparents you met, you never knew and loved, all saying we see your life by declaring all these interesting details, like specific details you can't say to me, to say to you, right? And whose birthday's coming up actually in September?
What's coming up in September?
Whose birthday's coming up?
Things are coming up.
Whose birthday alive is coming up? Is it your husband?
Marco.
Oh, it is
Oh.
Marco. It is this kid's birthday. Is
Yes,
it the
Marco.
end of August or the beginning of September?
September 1st.
Thank you. There you go. That's honoring him and honoring Marco. And you know what? I feel like you needed this. If you didn't know it in the surface of your soul, in the depth of your soul, you're just literally feeling free. You're feeling like you're getting this healing, honey. And you don't even have to feel it. It's happening. That this boy is safe. He's in the arms and the grace of God, where we came from, we'll go back to. And he's literally playing in the room, running around, he's a part of your family. You know, while you're laughing, he's laughing with you. When you're playing a board game, he's playing with you or enjoying watching you play. You know, he never feels outside of the box. He's in it with you. Get it? He's not watching his family, wishing he was a part of it. He's a part of it. Okay? So I want you to think of somebody who passed. It was an honor to bring in such validation that you are where you are, who you're supposed to be with, your children, like you are meant to be this loving, patient, giving, generous, full of love, you know, wholeheartedly, 100% give it all person in these people's lives, right? And if your husband doesn't go, I love you, you look beautiful, every second, know that he's thinking it, okay? He is. Okay, and think of somebody who's crossed.
Okay.
And then whenever you say stop, the top card will be from them.
Stop.
Yeah, I can't believe they brought up the clarinet, like for your dad. Like that's crazy. Who plays the clarinet? Like it's like they gave me that feeling, like not drums, guitar, bass, like organ, like a piano. It's more like a, you know, and then they made it like and they kept going clarinet, you know. And then I'm thinking, but maybe it's a brass instrument. And then back to clarinet. Okay, so you've got, I always give you a good night kiss. Oh. And this is a message that has nothing to do with ruining your swag, by the way. It has everything to do with knowing appropriately when to be there, to come in and give you like this little kiss, to say that they love you. You know, their love for you, they want to bring into your world. They don't want to wait for it like a great cheesecake and maybe when you get to heaven, you'll have a piece. They want you to enjoy it now. They give you the love now. And this is about checking in on you, seeing how you're doing. Like you're good, okay. And if they can help, they help you, right? No judgment, just pure love. Okay, and who were you thinking of? Your grandpa?
My grandma probably.
Oh, your grandmother. Okay.
She lived with us for a long time.
There's that. Yep. There was that great connect. And that's your mom's side?
Yeah.
Okay. And was your grandfather there only for a short time?
I never met him.
Okay.
He passed away before.
Way before. Yeah. He says he was only here for a short time. Okay. He definitely knew you though. Because there's that, if he died before you were born, know that he watched over you and knew you in heaven. And he watches over you. If you were alive, even as an infant or a small child, he adored you. Because there's definitely a connection. I could feel it. Yeah. So that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he was a good man.
Yeah, he is. And you can really pull in that movie about him in your mind's eye, feeling his personality, feeling him by stories your mom will tell you, you know?
But, you know, yeah, he's an angel by her account.
And you know what? I pleasantly say by mine too. He's very endearing. And I feel like your grandmom just got such a kick out of this today. Like she really, really, really. And I love that Mark and the September birthday. And how much, I knew it. I said, I bet you that's his birthday. I bet you it's that Mark's birthday. And sure enough, it was. And the end of August, beginning of September was the feeling, but September, I'm like, gosh, September 1st, boom. All right, so please use this to deepen your faith and to look at the world through the eyes of love. Lock your door, wear a seatbelt, help God help you, but be kind, make this world a better place because you're in it, right?
Oh, I appreciate it.
And
Thank you so much.
And I always say, as spirit inspires you, inspire others, right?
We can try.
Yep. And that's all God needs us to do. That's all we can do. All right. God bless. And thanks for being a part of our show.
God bless you.
Thank you so much, Teresa. God bless.
All right. Bye, Heather.
Bye-bye now.
Wow. That was amazing, wasn't it?
It's such good energy.
Such good energy. Yeah. She came in with a big smile, didn't she? The minute she said hello, it was just like this, hi, everybody. Like, how can you not feel good being around
Yeah.
her? Wow, you know? And I loved her son coming through with her a mother figure, which is grandmom, and how that played out to prove it really was him, and giving his twin brother's name. And something
That was
made his
awesome.
twin brother talk about last night at dinner when he was 3 and he came in and he saw someone sitting on the sofa.
The spirit knows the future. They know about today.
Spirit knows the future, as my daughter, spiritual medium Elisa Roba says. So we're going to do the top donation.
So let's pick one card so I can gather that
Oh,
information.
get that
and I'll pull it in
information.
because
So give me a number. Somebody can throw out a number on the chat room. And thank you, everybody in the chat room, even though I can't see it. I feel you guys. And thank you.
7.
7. Lucky number 7. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle first. Okay. Do a little shuffle.
I'm going to, yeah.
And then we'll pick the number 7 from this right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
you can
5,
get it.
6, 7. Same card. Energy work. And that is not a card trick, and they're all
I
different.
think that was the same girl that picked the number earlier, and you picked the same card for her. Because when I looked at her, I said 7, and then I was like, oh, she did pick a number earlier.
You
so maybe
picked-
I should.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lisa thinks you're the one that picked earlier, threw out a number first, and you just got to throw out a number first. Again, you got the same card. Maybe part of you goes, I want to see
She's
something
a
different.
Reiki. She does Reiki.
Of course you do. You do Reiki. You're a Reiki master. You do hands-on healing. So continue your work. Your work is important. Like when you send out that love and light and just feed the world with it, get fed as you feed kind of thing, you know, like picture like just this beautiful white light, you know, I'm preaching to the teacher here, right? Out there into the world that just know that everything that is in need of this love is absorbing it and lightening and becoming better as it
Yeah.
absorbs that light. If you're watching right now, you're absorbing that white Holy Spirit God, loving, healing,
I need their name.
calming, just
No.
beautiful, loving light.
Here, I'll go.
Every part of your soul, every part of your body is being just filled with this light. Thank you, God, you know? And just don't worry about how it works. It just works. And, you know, as your body has a system, like it has, each part of it has a job, so does your soul. And your soul is a blueprint of so many things it does, you know, whether it tracks something or pushes away something or, you know, helps. It's all connected, you know. So they're going to go do that. What else can we do here?
We got 2 people, so we're gonna get their names in them.
Okay, there's 2 people that are at the highest donation, and they're going to write. I guess they're going to pick from that,
I
which is
got 'em.
great. Okay, okay. Let me see what we can do here. Let's get some romance cards. Okay, if you're in a relationship, you want to have a relationship, and you would like to have some guidance in your romance department. I'm gonna pull 3 cards. Look at it. 1, 2, 3. So again, this is somebody that's just met somebody and they really feel good and things are going good for you guys. Maybe it's somebody that's been in a marriage for a really long time, or you know, you don't even have a relationship and you're hoping to create a healthy, happy relationship with someone. So this is your guidance. Free yourself. It says it's time to take back control of your life. So get into what you feel like your purpose is. Like, why are you born? What is it that you're meant to do in this world? You know, get involved in life, you know. So that will enhance your relationship. I think it will deepen the relationship. I feel that will deepen the relationship you already have. And then also deepen the relationship that you will create. Soulmate. So who you're with right now is your soulmate, and you will attract your soulmate, you've been with your soulmate for a long time. And it says here, yes, this is your soulmate. Soulmates are people that you knew in heaven that you love so much, you decided to meet down here and go through life together. And again, I don't feel like we meet. I feel like we recognize each other. So past life relationship, of course, you have known each other before. I say that all the time. you know, you were such a good kisser in the past life. They said, I'll have some of that. Order more of that, right? So yes, you loved each other so much. Your story doesn't begin in this life. It was created long before, and you have all these beautiful and emotional learning struggles and triumphs, giggles and all kinds of good stuff, memories already in your soul that is in there, but it may not be right here for you to know everything. It's back there, but it's in your heart. You know it when you're with that person, and it's in the air. Okay.
We have it.
Oh, good. I'm ready. So that was a fun reading. Okay, so you're gonna. So who's the top winner, or who's meant to be the last?
Two people, so
It's tied
the
for two
fairest
people,
thing we could think of.
and this is the fairest thing we could think of. Is what? Okay, thank you, Mia. Okay, Kathleen, L.U.S.
That's
Cott.
the same one you just pulled a card for.
Oh, I did.
That's crazy.
That's the Reiki girl.
I think so.
You think so?
I think.
She thinks. Okay.
What does it say? Does it say her last name?
L.U.S.K.I.N.
Yeah, that's the same one.
That's her. You are meant to be read today, Kathleen.
Yeah. They give us 2 clues. Not
Two
three.
clues, right?
This is
Because
so-
both cards, when you put out that number and I pulled it for you, was the same girl, and then her name was chosen. So we need you to call, and I can't wait to see who comes through. It's a very mini reading, but isn't it great to get a little bit of a watermelon than eat a grape, right? Does that even apply? It's the end of the show, Dom. They say that a lot on Shark Tank. Come on, make a deal with the big sharks here. A little bit of a watermelon is better than a half of a grape, you know. So, like, invest in something bigger, even if it's a little bit of something bigger. That kind of works a little bit because God's pretty a big deal, right? So, was it Kathleen, right?
Kathy?
Oh, Kathy.
Kathy or she has Kath. She's
She's
Kathy
asking for the
here.
phone number.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
sent it.
215. And they sent them in the chat room too. 215-393-9021.
Is it
Is it Cat? Was it Cat? Here it is on paper.
Kathleen?
Yeah, Kathleen. L-E-E-N.
Really?
It's different. Kathleen.
215-393-9021.
Yep, 393. Oh God, 215-393-9021. Kathy, Kathleen, please call now. I'd love to do your reading. So, you know, I always want to like do something. Archangel Michael. Since Archangel Michael is a big deal today, let's get a card from him, and then we'll start this too. Kathleen.
No, it's Kathy.
Kathy. Okay.
Oh, yes. Yeah, my full name is Kathleen. I'm Kathy.
Nice to
my
talk to you,
God.
Kathy. Yay! Kathy's on the. Isn't that funny how you were the one that had the, was it 25 or something?
I did the 5 and then I did.
Oh, the 5 and then the 7, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And what did you get your first card? You get healing work?
Healing, yes.
And then you got it again.
But yeah,
Yeah. And you're a healer.
yes, yeah. And
No
I'll
shock.
get back into it.
Well, yeah, and your healing work is constant. Whether you pray for someone, you hope a better day for someone, the energy is always going through you, you know? But on a professional level, yeah, getting into that would be great. So, and oh my God.
Right. Oh, no, not again.
Energy work?
Well, we were waiting for you, and it's 8-8, which is Archangel Michael, the balancer, all that. I got pulled to the deck of Archangel Michael. Somewhere, where are you? Whatever. Where did I put it? Oh, right here. Archangel Michael. Okay? And I got real strong that even if the phone rings, still pull a card. And out of 44 cards, I just picked one. It says energy healing work.
Oh my goodness.
Hello. This is not a card trick. That is wild. Wild. My hands are sweating wild. Okay.
Oh,
So
too. I'm like, oh my gosh.
this is a totally different deck. Totally different deck. It's an Archangel Michael deck. The other one was, I believe, it was this one. It's Daily Guidance from Your Angel. So let's read this. It says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for sending healing energy to me and through me. For my own blessing and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. So you are being guided to other healers, networking. You're getting, when you got guided to your learning, your teacher, it was that perfect person at that time for you. Whether you go to redo it or get a refresher course or get to join and do a Reiki share, those people are, God is sending you to them and them to you, right? And obviously it's your clients, right? It's the people that God wants you to heal and work with. You're that integrity healer, right? Modality, right? So, okay, so you watch the show?
I do.
Right? So you know that mother is mother, mother-in-law, father, father, father-in-law, sister, brother, sister, brother-in-law. It's not your brother or sister. You could have children come through that didn't make it or did, and obviously our pets as well. So I do get a dad coming through very strong, and I do feel like he's opening the door to other people that you need to connect with. Is it your husband's brother that's passed, or is it your husband? Well, I keep hearing, is it your husband's brother? Like, hold on. I got people coming in for you, and then I heard husband, and I heard I'm her husband's brother. So let's start with, you understand your father passing?
Yes.
Right? Okay. He gave me hello, opening the door. That's my job. Hi, Teresa. And then he went, come on, guys. And they all went in like the Titanic pulled up for Kathy. They all came in. And the one they gave me, pull to your husband, and they gave me and I heard, which they never do, right? It's like playing charades with the dead. They don't talk in sentences. I heard the husband's brother. So how do you connect with the brother-in-law that passed?
I was close to him. He was a good friend.
Your husband's brother, right? Okay. Is your husband older than him? Did he lose a younger brother?
No.
Is your brother one of many children? Is he one of 4?
Women.
Does your husband have one sister, the rest are boys?
No, they have.
Is there a lot of kids?
Yes, 9.
9, thank you. I'm one of 2. The brother tells me, oh, I know what you can say. Lots of kids, lots of boys. Okay. Is there 2 boys that have passed or just the 1?
2.
Okay. Because I keep getting, I'm older, I'm younger, I'm older, I'm younger. I'm like, which one and I just realized it could be 2 of them coming in. Okay. Is one firstborn boy and the other one would be a younger brother to your husband?
They're twins.
Are they younger than your husband though?
No.
No. Okay. Would they be firstborn?
No.
No. Okay. Who's firstborn boy? Is that your husband?
Firstborn boy was one of the twins.
Oh, okay. The past.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Because I keep hearing on firstborn boy, firstborn boy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And would he be older than your husband?
Yes.
Okay. Know that there's someone younger coming in too, even though you keep saying no about that. I don't know if it means he would be younger than the other boy. I don't know. But I keep betting I'm the older one, I'm the younger one. Then that's what made me go, wait, is there 2? You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to hand that to you. And again, they could be comparing themselves to each other.
Well, they're both past and they're twins.
Okay. Okay.
One was born before the other.
Okay. And just know that exactly. So I give that to you and just know that, and they would have been firstborn,
Yes.
right? Okay, thank you. Because we got to because when they keep going like Rain Man, like over and over the same thing, what they're doing is, I'm going to make sure you get this. I'm going to make sure you know it's me. I'm going to make sure through Teresa, you get this, everything I'm saying, that it's really me, you know? So, is your mother-in-law alive actually?
No.
No. Wow. Know that your mother-in-law, well, they're talking about their mom when their mother was alive and they were in spirit. And they're giving me, the twins are giving me that they would have come to her in dreams, that she believed in God, Mary, Jesus, and she would pray, and she would get this feeling like she knew that they were okay. Okay? So
Okay.
when she went to heaven, not only did she have them, but she had many people that had crossed before her, your mother-in-law.
Yes.
Okay? And she's, I don't know if she's one of 5, but she's one of a bigger family, not as big as her amount of kids, but big enough that she would have had so many people over there. Okay? Is
Right.
Frank or Francis, her husband, your father-in-law?
Did you say Francis?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was his middle name was Frank.
Who? Is
My
that
father-in-law.
father-in-law, correct? Okay. Sometimes they give me a middle name because the first name's again someone else's name.
Okay.
You see what I mean? Like there could be a Bobby and a Bobby Jr. or a Johnny and a Johnny
Right.
Jr. So they'll give Francis, it's unique. It's a middle name. It's still his name. Can establish that connection with his mom. Did your mother-in-law have any kind of mental illness or depression?
Depression.
Okay, because she's giving me like a sadness, deep, more mental, and just wiped away. You know,
Yeah.
whatever she had of the mind is healed, and that her heart is healed as well. Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay, hold on. Who got hit by a car, run over? I think hit by a truck, hit by a car. I feel like somebody got run over, and she was, traumatized by it. I don't know if it's her brother or
My daughter's stepson.
got run over.
No, he got hit by a car.
Hit by a
She
car.
can run over.
Okay. Your daughter's stepson. Okay. Was he older? Was he like 13 or 18? Not a little
He was
kid.
like 18. Yeah.
Yes. Still, now look it to me. Hook me up to a lie detector test and tell me if I think that's a kid. I'll say yes, it's a kid, and it won't beep.
Yeah.
But I said, no, it's not a kid, and it would beep. I'm lying. I mean, like, I feel like that's a child. When I have a kid that's going to be 40, when I have children in their 30s, it's like a kid to me. So I don't know why, but I feel like it happened to where he lived. Like he was walking back from somewhere, and somebody saw it and couldn't pull him back in time or couldn't save him. So if he was alone, know that there was somebody on the street near him that couldn't save him, you know, and or who hit him couldn't hit the brakes and save him. It's like it just happened so fast, you know.
Mm.
Do you know if it was during the day actually too, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or like
No,
dinner
it was at
time?
night.
It was at night.
Yeah.
If I said somebody died at 3 o'clock, what does that mean?
That's afternoon.
No, I mean like I keep hearing I
Oh.
died at 3. I died at 3.
3 o'clock. I don't know.
3s.
Unless it's my dad's brother. He got hit by a trolley car when he was young.
Okay, that would be run over.
Okay. Maybe
Yeah, there's a
it's that.
hit, a car accident, and then there's a run over. And then the mother being devastated. That's your mother then.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. She would have been alive when that happened? Your
That would be
mother?
my grandmother. It's my dad's brother.
Oh, okay. Got it. So the mother, that would be, okay, the woman I'm talking to, mother-in-law. Yeah. Like your mother, oh no, it's your dad's side. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah, your dad's side. And it would be her mother, right? Lost a
Right.
son. Okay, so that would be your dad's mother's brother.
That would be your son.
Oh, that would be your dad's brother. Another brother. Because it's totally different than the brother I felt.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you have a lot of people. Your dad personally went, wait till you see, Teresa. Come on, let the parade come in. I love your mom too. I just kind of feel like she's like, if I had a movie and I had a cast mother, she would be it. You know, she comes in with the sponge rollers, you know,
Uh-huh.
and just like, you want a cup of coffee, cup of tea, come in, there's Entenmann's, you know, like
Yeah.
have a
Uh-huh.
seat, you know, very sweet. I like her, you know,
Yes.
and I just feel like her happiness was having kids. Her happiness was having you. I mean, she
Mhm.
did the best she could, you know.
Yeah.
Why is she giving me like a porch? Is it a screened-in porch out back?
No.
Do you have a patio or a porch out back?
No.
No, because she's giving me butterflies flying around. She says that's me. Was she younger when she died? Was she only in her late 60s, early 70s?
No.
No.
It was in her 80s.
Oh, okay, and that's a full life for a woman. They tell me. Who's was it? Your mother-in-law? Is she the one that had a little bit of a shorter life,
My mother-in-law.
like early 70s or?
Her 70s. I'm trying
Okay,
to think.
that's it. I would be the one if you said mom. I would be the one that would be a little younger than a full life. You know, I could have been here a little longer. Like not real young, like 40s, 50s, 60s. Like she's giving me like 70 something. So your
Oh,
moms are
okay.
both here. And they're very opposite as you and your husband are, but guess what? They get along. They get along.
I think would,
Okay.
yes.
And who's the A like Anita? Is it Anna?
Somebody would say.
Like not I feel an A, it's an A-N. Almost like I hear Anita. Or Annette. Annette. It's a A-N-N-E-T.
I had a miscarriage, and I always said that it was a boy and a girl, and it was Anna and another name.
Right. The Anna. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't like A-N-N. It was like A-N-N. Like I had to keep going. Like I thought it might be I-T-A or Annette, you know?
Oh, okay.
So it's
I see.
Anna.
Yeah.
So look, and you know what's funny is like she's coming in saying that, so it's a girl, you know that you even have her middle name. Yeah. Would she have been born in March? Like February, March?
It was very early. I didn't even know it was a girl. Actually, it's just in my mind. I think it was a girl.
You didn't carry it out in your head and say, that's when I would have had her. Like you didn't have the, okay. Would she have been second born?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Actually,
I
yeah.
said, give me what she does know, you know? And so know that she loves you. She feels your love for her. This world, your whole life, even if you live to 100, she looks at it as like a little blip on a screen. Okay. So know that, yeah, like this is like, oh, I'll see you in a bit. And in the meantime, we hang out, you know? Why do I feel like you have a bracelet on or you wear a bracelet that has a charm on it that's in memory of? Is that your mother? Like a heart bracelet or?
I have rose quartz on.
Oh, is it on your right wrist?
It is.
Okay. Okay. No. Oh, rose quartz love. Got it. Sometimes I'm late to the party. I got it. Okay. Because they kept giving me hearts and hearts and hearts. I thought it was a charm. Okay. Know that that's your mom's feet. Like when you wear that, not only do you send love, but you feel love. You attract it. And know that your mother is giving you love through that. You know, she's loving you with it on or off, but she's doing that. Okay. Is there any kind of heart on that though? Or an engraving of any kind or anything?
Well, I have two on actually. One is a medical alert.
Okay.
So it has that little ID
like
thing
engraving?
on it.
Okay.
You
So
know,
she
diabetic.
knows. I was just going to say, are you diabetic? Because I got the donuts and the sugar and the couldn't spit it
I
out
shouldn't have
fast.
said that. Huh?
No, it's okay. Faith is where you just gotta assume that God would have gave you that, and it's not about being right or me being worthy of anything. This is about loving you and knowing that you know, maybe she had it, maybe her family had it, or her sister. They see you have it, and it's part of being in the family kind of thing, and that they're helping you through it. You know, they want you to enjoy life. They don't want you to eat
Yeah.
celery all day, you know.
Mhm.
But, you know, it's about taking walks or getting out fresh air to clear the mind too, because your circulation, you know, because your legs, you know what they're talking about, right? They got to get you moving a little bit.
Yeah.
Not running, not doing a cardio that you pass out, you know. It's just taking a walk, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a really big dog that passed?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I get like, I'm here. Yeah. And I feel like just a ball of love, you know?
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
My God.
And I don't know if he
Yeah.
was a sandy color,
Yes.
like a sandy, creamy brown. Like, yeah. He goes, I was beautiful. Yeah. And you were just like, like you just took such good care of him, you know?
Yeah.
He hurt his toe or his back foot somehow, or there was a nail or a toe that, look at everything that you tried to do, you did your best, right? Things
Yeah.
like on our body happen, that's what happens to them too. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. And was he 14 or was he 12? Because he keeps, I don't know if he died in December.
I think he was 14.
Yep. He says 14 is my age, not the 12. What does December when he got sick? Or December when you first went, ooh, something's up?
His back legs.
So yeah, something about his back leg or back foot or something.
Yeah. Arthritis.
Yeah. And he gave me that, like, you know, how we have arthritis. Like he could have arthritis.
Gosh.
It's like
Yeah.
not just
Caleb.
dogs, like it's something he had that we all kind of have as we get older,
Mhm.
you know? And 14's a really, really good long life for a dog on
A
it.
big dog.
Yeah, it was a big dog. He went, oh, Bob, I'm here, you know?
He was a
And
golden retriever.
was his name Rocky or Richie or
No.
Ricky? Is Richard or Rick mean anything?
Yes.
Who's Rick? Or
I was
Richie?
just at their house yesterday. Rick, he's my nephew.
Rick, you just went to visit them yesterday.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, that's just pulling something out of the air. It's not like you got to tell Rick anything. What it is they see you, they're around you. Even your pets are running around. You see?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Is Eleanor or Evelyn, is that your aunt or great aunt on your mom's side? E-L.
No.
Elizabeth, not Elizabeth though. It's like a Eleanor. Okay. Who did you want to connect
Grandmother.
with? A grandmother. There you go. Who did you want to connect with?
Actually, my grandmother.
Oh, your grandmother who just
Yeah.
came through. There you go. Is that your mom's mom? I get your dad's mom too, but I feel like you're getting pulled. I get like it's who she wants as me, her mom's mom. Your dad's mom comes in though, all dolled up. Like
Oh,
she
yeah.
has the hat on with the little fishnet thing going over her face, that netting. Like there must be black and white pictures of her that either you found, you got to go through, maybe your mom helped you say who everybody was before she passed, because there's a lot going on that side of the family, like they talked about, right?
Yeah.
Like who are all these people, right? Getting it all straight, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like you wanted to be there with your grandma, but you couldn't. I kind of feel like you did come the week of or a couple days before. I don't know why. I feel like, hold on one second. Did she have something happen in the kitchen? She slip and fall in the kitchen?
I don't know. She may have. I know she had bad feet.
And she had bad eyes.
Yeah.
She can't see well in the one eye.
Yes. Mhm.
Was she like very adamant about still living like in her house though?
Oh, yes.
Like not wanting to like go with because mom, you can't see where you're, you know.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Did they diagnose her too late with something of the lower body, like the kidney or liver?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. You need to know, and everybody needs to know that she didn't ignore it. You know, she was doing her best. I just kind of feel like they gave her bad news, and the bad news that it was not that she had much time. You know, did you not live near her? Is that why? Were you out of state? It was
No.
difficult to get there, or difficult for you to get there.
I was there the night she died,
Okay.
and we didn't go there that often because it was from Glenside to Northeast Philly. And that wasn't
Okay.
very far, but it was.
It doesn't seem far in the spectrum of California and New York, but for you, you know, it was the bus to train, you know, walk, you know,
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a distance. Okay.
I didn't go to her funeral because it scared me to see her.
How old were you? That's what it is. You were young.
I was 13, I
Yes,
think.
that's it. Because I keep feeling like you have to let go of the guilt, and you couldn't come, or they would, you know, and it was because you were a child. And
Yeah.
do you know that when your grandmom uses her body to live and then she dies and comes out of it, you know, as a healer now, as an adult, you know that that's just her car that she's driving for how many years she parks it, then she steps out of it.
Mhm.
And when they lay it out and viewing, or they cremate it, or they bury it, that's just the car they're dealing with. She's standing right here with us, mourning her,
Oh my
and
gosh.
feel, you know that. So
Yeah.
when you go there, it's really for the living when you do the wake and funeral.
Mhm.
That's what they tell me. It's more for, it's honoring their life, it's celebration of their life. Absolutely, it's respect and all this stuff that we say it is. But again, it's more for us because they're not there. In fact, if you looked at her, you would say you actually wouldn't have been that scared, because you would have looked at her and you would have went, it's like a shell. She's not there. But she says
Yeah.
that would have haunted you. That would have made you feel, you know. So she loves you so much. It's better that you didn't do that. Do you understand? What's good for you weighs out anything of being there and what people think. Get it?
Yes.
Yeah. And you had dreams plenty of her being alive, and then you woke up and, oh my God, we were just at her house, or she was at our house and we're sitting and talking. And when I was a kid, the house when I was a kid, or her house, and you wake up like, oh my God, I feel like I just spent time with her.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I do feel like when you talk to her, she hears you. When you miss her, she feels the love, that ache in your heart. She guides you, honey. She works with your angels and guides. She wants you to know that she's
Yeah.
part of your team. When you do Reiki, she goes, oh, I don't do that. She goes, I don't know how to do that, but I'm there. I send love, like through the rose quartz with her mother. Like, I do the love, but I don't do it. That's all the other beings of light. That's the ascended masters. And
Mhm.
Kathy knows what we're talking about. Like St. Padre Pio and Raphael and, you know, Gabriel and
Yeah.
all the Chamal, like all the archangels, you know. So on that note, let's go to the cards. I want to thank everybody this week for being a part of our great get together with the afterlife. And know that when you have a cup of coffee, you're not having it alone, right?
Oh.
When you're you know, thinking about what to make for dinner, they're there at this or do that. Or, you know, I swear I cook with my grandma sometimes. I never met her, but she was a fabulous cook, Italian. And I know she's there with me. I know we enjoy it. We cook together. So I'm shuffling the cards. I want you to select one person that passed. And whenever you say stop, the top card will be from that person.
Stop.
Okay. What did we just say? You are incredible, Kathy. I don't know who you are, but you got 2 healer cards. We do the Archangel Michael card. We get another healer card. Then we're talking about the last thing they told you was they see your thoughts. They feel how you love them. What did you get? I see all your thoughts.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, these cards for you this week, girl, is all validation. You already know. You have such a deep connection to you, to the spirit world, you know, to practice stepping into it. You don't have to go into the deep end and drown. Just put your little toe in the cool, the nice warm water at the edge of the sand there and just step into it. The Holy Spirit will do the rest. And what I get for you is when you meditate, when you go on YouTube and say meditation, Holy Spirit, meditation, spirit guide, meditation, guardian angel, whatever you pick. Then do a little 10-minute one and feel yourself commune, blend with the energies of the light, with your energy of light. Okay? So they
Okay.
see your thoughts. So that's a no drop call family plan, Kathy.
Wow.
Yeah. So they don't see all your thoughts, only connected to them. Let's add that. Only connected to them.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to sign off now. For all those who watched this week and all the spirits that came to meet us, our hearts are open in gratitude for all that's been received, seen, and unseen. And a spirit inspired us this week. You inspire the world. Be kind. Mwah. Bye.
Thank you so much.
And
Teresa.
see you next week.
All right.
All right. Bye.